And what is good, everyone? Thanks so much for stopping by here once again on Behind the Arc Basketball, as I'll be covering play-by-play once again. We got a double header today, everyone, as we're going to be going Celtics versus Sixers in the first game, and then later tonight we'll be doing the late game as well, as we'll be doing the Clippers taking on the Mavericks. So welcome in. We got a full packed crowd here already on the chat. This is awesome, guys, as I'll be covering basketball action, play-by-play. We'll be tipping off in about like 15 minutes or an hour or so, but welcome in all the new people here on the stream. Thanks so much for stopping by. Tendau, first time in the stream, welcome in, man. I appreciate it for finding my channel. So we welcome the whole crowd in here. Vegas Vix, L, welcome back, man. Lee, thanks so much for stopping by. Sports Wiz, JB, welcome everybody in the channel. Just Diago, welcome in here. I appreciate it for stopping by. Donovan McCrab, Esteban, welcome in here, man. As we're going to be getting going very shortly. Dakota, and I don't know anymore, my man Kawhi. Hey, Kawhi here. His name was Shady. He changed it on the channel. Welcome in as well. David, thanks so much, brother, for stopping by. Bringing out the throwback there, Paul Pierce jersey for this one. Should be a good game between these two teams. And we'll see how this one goes today. First game of the series, Celtics won by 8, 109-101. As Jason Tatum was to start out one, knocked down, hit 32 points and now in 13 boards and 3 blocks as well. Jaylen Brown had 29 as he hit down 5 triples. This should be a good game between these two teams. Also heading into this one. For the Sixers, Joel Embiid, he was the star there for Philly, but I feel like if Philly wants to come out and get the W here, even it up at 1-1 in the series, they got to give Joel Embiid more touches with the basketball for Philly in this one. He needs more shots. There's no excuse that he was taking the same amount of shots as Alec Burks from the bench during the last game. As Embiid started out strong, it was a perfect 5 for 5 to start out in the first quarter, and then after that, he just wasn't getting the possessions with the ball in the post going his way right after that. So, big key here for the Sixers. If they want to step it up today, that has to be the thing for them. But they have a chance here. Gordon Hayward, he is out. We'll see what Brad Stevens does in this one for the Celtics, putting out the lineup. Definitely need some more out of Marcus Smart, though. Marcus Smart played 32 minutes back on the first game on Monday. Needs some more, especially scoring-wise for Marcus Smart. Terrific defender, but they're just going to need to get some points out there. Some production from Marcus Smart from the court, as well as the entire Celtics bench. I like how Robert Williams III has been coming along in the bubble games, but if he can get some more playing time and finally start scoring, that would be great there. Brad Wanamaker, he was building confidence as well against Toronto. It'd be good to see him able to start getting on quite a bit of a scoring spree as well. Should be a good one with both of these teams, hopefully, today. If you guys are new, smash the thumbs up. Already 30-plus people watching now. Hit the subscribe button if you really enjoy what I do here, so I'll be covering play-by-play in a little bit. Hey, welcome in, Alex. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Hey, Raptor, welcome in, bud. No problem, can't stay that much. He's driving back to Buffalo, less than 30 minutes away. No problem, man. He's got Celtics in this one by 6, 110-104. Edward, welcome in from the Philippines. I appreciate it, man. 6:35 in the morning from the Philippines. Welcome back in, guys. Cat fan, Dyer, thanks so much for stopping by once again. Yep, Utah just got the W as that game goes final. Utah crushing Denver today as that final score registers 124-105, the final in that one. Donovan Mitchell in the bubble, just phenomenal. These 2 games in the bubble for Donovan Mitchell. Hey, Jason, thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Jose here, Malcolm's Plug, welcome back in. So, yeah, 2 games in the bubble for Donovan Mitchell, and this is what he's averaging right now through 2 games. 43.5 points. That is crazy there for Mitchell. Dropped down 57 in the first game today. He got 30. Yeah, big thank you all to you guys yesterday. We got 2K here on the channel. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been incredible. Hit 2K yesterday. Just let's keep on growing and growing, guys. This has been phenomenal as we keep on the verge of growing on the channel with you guys. So Jason's predicting Celtics by 4 in this one. Honestly, I feel like it can go either way. I think it's going to be a close game no matter what. If the Celtics do pull this out, Brad Stevens doing the heroics here because he only had 1 day to put it together without Gordon Hayward inside the starting 5. And that would be huge here for the Celtics if they're able to pull out the W. I do see the Celtics in the series. I do predict, though, that this is going to be the toughest game that the Celtics will play, in my opinion, here in this series. Philly, in my opinion, has the greatest chance to win this game with no Gordon Hayward out there. And now Brad Stevens just had to throw together something here in 1 day. They're going to have Marcus Smart in the starting 5. Just expecting big things out of Marcus Smart here, and then just stopping Joel Embiid inside. That's going to be the key here whenever he posts up, because Joel Embiid, last game, he's frustrated with the amount of touches he got with the basketball. For sure, we're going to see a bunch more today, I bet you, for Joel Embiid. So Boston's going to stop that inside like they did back in February, where he shot like 1 for 11 from the floor. Starting 5 looks like this in this one, though, for the Celtics. Kemba Walker, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Daniel Tice for the C's. They're going out. Gordon Hayward, unfortunate news for him. If you guys didn't know, is that he's injured, so he's going to be out for about the next 4 weeks. For Gordon Hayward there with his right ankle sprain. For the 76ers, Ben Simmons out for the rest of the season. Also, Glenn Robinson out of this game. And the starting 5 looks like this for the Sixers. Josh Richardson, Matisse Thybulle, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, and Shake Milton. Awesome. Cat fans watching the Cubs game right now. And Dakota's at practice. Cool. Yeah, you get your first football game on Friday. Hope you'll be able to do an awesome job, man. I remember you were telling me that your team lost like 1 game during the past 3 years, but good luck this season, Dakota, with your football team. Oh, wow, the Celtics considering signing Isaiah Thomas. Dude, that would be great to get IT back, man. Wow. That'd be fantastic if they're able to get IT back. Yeah, Nets choked the game. They were up throughout like basically the entirety of that one, and they choked it out. Definitely, David, for sure. Philly would have to go to the free throw line, 20-plus free throws, and hit 8 to 10 threes to win this game. Definitely great point there. The game I called yesterday, Portland and the Lakers. Lakers just could not hit threes. They only hit 5 3-point shots during the entirety of that game, and Dame hit 6, just has 1 player. Hey, Esteban, welcome back here, man. Yes, I'll be doing the Clippers game right after this as well. Work was pretty good today. Work's always good during the day, but thanks so much for asking me, Dyer. So yeah, this is game number 1 out of a doubleheader today. I'll be covering play-by-play a little bit later tonight after this one as well for Clippers against the Mavericks. So we got a doubleheader today, Sixers versus Celtics in the first game. If you guys are new, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe button as well. I'm Behind Eric Basketball. Why does Taco not play? Well, Brad just doesn't have him out there like that much. He's like more like developing or so. Like he was down in Maine this year to like develop his game, and kind of like he would get wrecked if he's going up against like a huge just explosive center or so. Like if he was the one like guarding Embiid or like somebody like AD, he would just get wrecked out there. I feel like, because like fundamental wise, like there's still a lot that needs to be built up inside the G League with Taco in his future. Just hopefully they're able to keep him, because I hope that he's able to progress through his time and things, but just he's going to just need to progress throughout time and things like that. He's a rookie, so a lot of the rookies haven't really been able to get playing time this year, except for like Grant Williams has been able to get some playing time. We barely saw him in the last game, but he came in clutch. He had two big offensive rebounds in 1 possession, but I think that's going to be one of the key players here today. Getting some more minutes would have to be Grant Williams, and also the other Williams for sure, Robert Williams III for the Celtics. Definitely going to see an uptick of minutes for him, if I had to predict for this one. So yeah, that Utah game today. Utah knocking off Denver 124-105. Again, Donovan Mitchell, just incredible performance. 30 points there, 26 off the bench by Clarkson. And they're coming alive at the right time for Utah. So that's a big thing to tie up the series against the Denver Nuggets. And that puts the debate right to sleep. Who's the better player that some of the discussions in the national media was talking about, whether it's Jamal Murray or whether it's Donovan Mitchell. It's Mitchell all the way. Not a question there. Murray only had 14 points today. He shined in the last game in overtime, but in this one, it was all Donovan Mitchell once again. Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. will become a superstar. Malcolm's putting out here. Dude, the guy's legit. If he keeps on playing like this, he could be like another like future player, like close to what KD is. Like 6'10", shoots the ball like that well. He's got a great jumper. If he keeps on doing that and can stay healthy, he's going to be so dangerous throughout the course of his career. Bold prediction here. Sportswood's putting out. He's going to, MPJ is going to be better than Trae Young, he predicts here. And let's see. I saw some of the stats he put up here. Let's see. I'm going to scroll up. Let's see. Denver stats. Jamal Murray. Yeah, he had 14 MPJ with 28 today. What a game by him. Jokic with 28 and 11. And then Monty Morris with 10 points. Bol with 2 points, a rebound, and a block. That's somebody else for Denver in the future. Got to keep an eye on, as he's definitely going to get some more minutes throughout the course of his career. But yeah, we should be tipping off in about like 5 minutes from now. So if you guys are new, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe as I cover play-by-play here. Hey, welcome in, Reed. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by again. What's my job? I work as a radio production director at a radio station. So I do like all the commercial production work, like mixing together commercials, putting together like voiceovers for the radio station, and then doing like music mixes and stuff like that for the radio station. So all the commercial work that I do is what I do at the radio station. Everything with commercials. This should be a good one though. The two Jays been balling out together here. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. And they have been the key here to the Celtics, as the Celtics are just loaded with their starting lineup. With those two, definitely with the two Jays. As far as the Sixers, they got a couple players here that's been able to work into their lineup that they got for the restart. Alec Burks is one of them off the bench. Burks has been just progressing here for the Sixers, I feel like, coming in throughout the restart. But as far as this game here, for this one, it's going to be just an interesting matchup to see how this goes throughout. They're going to have to double team Embiid in this game today. The radio station's in Massachusetts. I'm from Massachusetts. It's a AM talk. It's an AM talk news station out in Massachusetts. Awesome. You got your new Black Tatum hoodie. That's great, man. I wear the Tatum jersey for this one. Also got the legendary Paul Pierce right behind me. I for the last stream I had the Kemba Walker jersey out. Sorry to hear that, Dyer. Blackhawks just lost. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, definitely, David. Jaylen Brown just continues to improve. And indeed, the sky is the limit for Jaylen Brown. Just getting better and better throughout the course of this season. The Cubs got 2 runs for Alex there, as he's a big Cubs fan on the channel. Yeah, Jaylen Brown's earning it. He is earning it. Well done this season for Jaylen Brown. Next year, fingers crossed, I think he's going to be an all-star next year. Welcome in behind the arc, fan. Thanks so much, brother, for stopping by again. Yeah, definitely as well, JB. Josh Richardson, Tobias Harris in this game. The Sixers do want a chance. They have to break out as well in this one. And Embiid's going to have to be the best player in the court if the Sixers win. If the Sixers win this game, that means that Embiid was the best player in the court. If the Celtics win, that mostly looks like it happened to be Jason Tatum, who is the best player in the court. So it all depends on who's going to be the best player in the court today. Could very well be a factor in this game for this one. So we're going to be tipping off just a moment. Hey, Bubba, thanks so much, man, for stopping by. As we're going to be tipping off this one in just a moment. By the way, I cover play-by-play of all NBA teams. I'm a Celtics fan myself, but I cover NBA games, also college basketball games as well. So this channel is out here for all the sports fans. Thank you guys so much for your support as we reached the 2K milestone yesterday. Let's keep on rolling here on the channel, everybody. If you guys are new, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Turn on the notification bell as well for this one. And Jason Tatum, youngest player in Celtics history with 30-plus points and 10-plus rebounds in the playoff game, as he got that back on Monday. Hey, Azure, thanks so much for stopping by. He's going for the Sixers in this one. Jose going for the Celtics, 115-108. This game's going to tip off just at the half-court circle in just a brief moment. Embiid is going to be there at the half-court circle, getting ready to tip this one off. Philly going to white uniforms for this game. Blue numbers and letters. Favorite college basketball team is Providence and URI for college basketball. Alright, so we're going to be tipping off this one just a moment, everybody. Hey, Bryson, thanks so much, brother, for stopping by. And Bradley, welcome in here, man. Awesome. Shaded like in Michigan State. I covered quite a bit of Michigan State this past season on the channel. Michigan State versus Michigan. That one's huge with the fans here. Celtics going in the green uniforms White numbers, white letters for this one. This game gets tipped off, and the ball gets tipped into the hands of Jaylen Brown first. So Celtics with the basketball. UConn. Dave is a big UConn fan. Awesome, man. They have it at the right corner baseline dribble. Kemba bounce past the Tice. It hit the rim short, no good. Deflected up in the air, but a big offensive rebound goes to Tatum here. Celtics have the basketball. Takes the three, right corner. It is up, and it is good. Jason Tatum hits the triple, and the Celtics on the board first, 3-zip. First possession, Philly. Shake Milton dribbles towards his right. Feeds it out into the hands of Embiid. Back to Richardson. Takes a deep two. It's up, and he's got it. Both teams perfect from the floor so far. 3-2 to score. Boston second possession now with the ball. They dribble past the half-court logo with Kemba. Kemba guarded at the top by Milton. He's going to dribble towards his left here. Kemba still with the basketball. Moves it over left corner to Brown. Takes the three. It's up, and no good off the back line. Rebound Embiid. Sixers with the basketball. 1 minute through so far. Embiid dribbles towards his left. Now over to Harris. Harris guarded by Smart. Passes over to the top. Richardson slides it over to the right wing. Pass inside to Embiid. Guarded by Tice. He's going to float it up, and it's good for two, and Embiid gets fouled as he will go and shoot one at the line. So Philly with a 1-point lead right now. Foul is picked up by Daniel Tice. First foul of the game here. And that's going to be the matchup. Just Boston just cannot get for this one, as they are going to have to double-team Embiid all day long. The one-on-one cannot work in this matchup. Embiid at the free throw line, he knocks it down. 5-3 Philly. Celtics basketball. Kemba moves it over right wing into the hands of Smart. Pass over to the top here. Tice hands it back out to Kemba. Kemba dribbles, takes the jumper. Top of the free throw circle, got it for two. This game's tied up at 5. Kemba turning the corner, and he did that late in the fourth quarter when the Celtics were pulling away back on Monday. Sixers have it. At the top of the key, Embiid dribbling here on Tice, working his way inside with a hook shot as it's high arcing, rolls around the rim, and it goes into the net for two. Hey, thanks so much, John. I really do appreciate it. If you guys are new, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams here. Tice hands it off to Smart. Smart now drives. Inside, floats it up in the key. It's up. No good. Too strong off the backboard right there by Marcus Smart. He had a great look and couldn't convert on it. Philly. Pass up the court. The ball gets deflected out of bounds. And the clock will stop with 10:02 remaining. And it's out of bounds off the fingertips, actually, of Matisse Thybulle. So turnover by the Sixers. As the turnovers in the first game just plagued them back on Monday there. Too many turnovers in that first game for Philly. They had 18 total compared to Boston's 7. Boston takes a three around the perimeter. It's no good. Hit the front rim by Kemba Walker. And it rolled around the rim, and it gets rebound here by Harris. Harris moves it to Embiid. The ball gets deflected, and looks like it's going to be another Boston foul. Clock's going to stop. 9:43 left to go first quarter. Hey, welcome in, Sonal. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Really do appreciate it once again. Detroit Lions here, Alex putting out. They worked out 4 defenders after a rookie defensive lineman, Deshaun Cornell. Oh, sorry to hear that. Suffered a pretty serious injury during practice. Oh, injuries are the worst, man, especially like serious injuries. Prayers towards him, to him. Ball inbounded for Philly, driving to the bucket, and they're going to float it up in the key. It's up and in for 2. Shake Milton gets it. 4-point game. So they worked out 4 defenders. Pretty serious injury, man. That's awful. Celtics have it right back. 9:20 left to go first quarter. Tatum dribbles, takes the three, right wing. It's up. It's no good off the backboard. Rebound Embiid. Had a couple good looks at it. They just haven't been able to get it to fall. Past couple possessions for the C's right now. Philly has it. Bounce pass over to Embiid. Forces it up, and he gets another one. Man, they got a double Embiid right now because Tice working on Embiid, trying to guard him. It's not happening. Embiid already perfect. 3 for 3. He's got 7. Awesome. Dappa found a couple live streams for the early games. Oh, sorry to hear that he wasn't feeling it, but it looks like, yeah, me and Bad Dog running the shows. Lil Mano Sports does a great job. He was streaming, I think, a couple early games today. He does a great job. Feel free to check him out. His name is Little Mano Sports. But sorry to hear that there wasn't really, like, that many, like, great streams early today. Celtics just missed another shot. Rebound goes to Philly. Back to Embiid, takes a 3, and it rattles out, no good. Rebound Tatum. Tatum with the basketball, dribbles past half court. 8:20 left to go first quarter. Dribbles now inside. Tatum gonna float it up in the key. Got it. Nice hook right there for 2 by Jason Tatum. It's been a good one so far, 11-7. Yeah, they have been feeding Embiid, and that has been the thing on Monday that he was frustrated about. he wasn't getting the touches in that game on Monday. He started out perfect, 5 for 5 from the floor. And now Brett Brown, if Philly wants a chance in this game, they got to continue this throughout the entire course of this game, just not one quarter. Richardson floats it up as too strong off the glass. Rebound Jaylen Brown. Celtics with the basketball. Taking it up now. The Celtics look to move it around the perimeter. With the ball here as this thing stops and they take the three. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound Philly. Sixers have it at the right baseline. Embiid tries to put up the jumper and they're going to call Tice with another foul there. Daniel Tice picks up a foul with 7:23 remaining left to go in the first quarter. And that happens to be, that's only his first, it looks like. So he has one right now. They say 2 on Tatum. I thought earlier in this one, I don't know if there's a scoring error by ESPN, but I didn't see 2 fouls on Tatum. I think it's 2 on Tice in the early stages. We'll see if that's a scoring error later by ESPN on their foul chart there, but yeah, right now they only got 1. So right now we're gonna be free throws at the line here by Philly. First one's up by Embiid. It's good. And that one's up and that one's through as well. 13-7 the score. As Celtics have the basketball right off the inbound into the hands of Jaylen Brown. Top of the free throw circle for Brown. He dribbles, takes the jumper. This one's up, and he gets fouled from behind. So Jaylen Brown's going to shoot 2 here at the free throw line. 7:09 left to go first quarter. 13-7 the score. Hey, welcome in, Arette. Thanks so much for stopping by again. Yeah, Al Horford's just so out of place, man. Totally agree with you with him playing in Philly. Just the chemistry just hasn't been there throughout the entire course of the season. Whenever him and Embiid are in the lineup together, it's been I think a season low this year for Al Horford with his scoring. It's been a really low season with him scoring, compared to all his other years. Jaylen Brown shooting 2. First one's up, first one's through. Second one coming up here by Jaylen. Tatum's going to go to the bench now. He checks out of the game. So Celtics really need to step it up here without Jason Tatum on the court. Second one. That one's good at the free throw line by Jaylen Brown. So good to see that Jaylen Brown's out here, as he was listed probable for this game on the injury report from yesterday. And that was because of a thigh contusion that he had. He was banged up on one of the plays in Monday's game, but glad to see that he was okay. 13-9 to score. Left baseline dribble. Philly feeds it inside over to Horford, and he puts it up and in for 2 off the backboard. Philly leading this one. Boston with the ball. Yeah, I feel that this is going to be the toughest game in my opinion for the Celtics. Kemba has it. Off the feed from Tyson. There's a fall away from the basketball. Looks like it's going to be is it going to be offensive here? As Embiid went down inside the post. Clock will stop with 6:39 left to go. Looks like we're going to go in for a timeout. So timeout taken on the floor. 15-9 currently the score right now. Semi Ojeleye was the one who was in for Tatum. He just played that last possession or so. So once Tatum checked out of the game, it's 20 seconds or so before we get to a timeout. But yeah, Semi Ojeleye he hasn't had a good season. I feel like this could be the last year for Semi Ojeleye for the Celtics. He's seeing his playing time decrease over the course of the season. So this is quite odd that they put out Semi Ojeleye first before Robert Williams III out here. Even Brad Wanamaker, because Brad Wanamaker has been playing some bench minutes, much more than what Semi Ojeleye's had throughout the past course of these couple of weeks. Hey, welcome in, Lowman. Thanks so much, brother, for stopping by. Hope your streams went well today, bud. Yeah, you must be excited about the Jazz victory, dude. So, Lowman knows sports is Jazz got the W there. He is pumped right there with the dub, tied up the series at 1. That's awesome, dude. Donovan Mitchell is just on fire. Hey, welcome in, Joey. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. So 15-9 the score. We have 6:39 left to go in the first quarter in this one. Philly just inside the low post is too good right now. Joel Embiid 3 for 4, shooting from the floor is perfect, 3 for 3 at the free throw line, and they are just bringing only like one-on-one, guarded by Daniel Tice. That is it so far. You got to start getting the doubles going for Brad Stevens. So major adjustments needs to be made here at this timeout by Brad Stevens, as they just have no response right now in this game to start off for what Joel Embiid is doing inside the post, just wrecking him right now, wrecking Tice inside the post in this game. Embiid already, he's got 9 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. Foul trouble, not the way to start here for the Celtics when they're already in foul trouble with 3 team fouls so far. So right now we're just on the timeout. We're going to get right back into it in a couple moments, everybody. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for stopping by here. I cover play-by-play basketball. I'm Behind the Arc Basketball. Yeah, deadly combo, man. Cannot wait for the future for sure, Sono, with Tatum and Brown. Cannot wait for the future to see what's in store for these two. They just keep on getting better and better and better throughout the course of their career. Yeah, dude, 87 points through the first 2 games. That is ridiculous there for what Donovan Mitchell is doing right now inside the playoffs. Dude, he is averaging 43.5 points per game. I appreciate it, little man. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, big thank you to you guys yesterday. You came out for the 2K on the stream yesterday. We hit 2K as we keep on rolling here on the channel. Six-point game right now, 6:39 left to go in the first quarters. We're going to get right back into action, into basketball, and it was a foul picked up by Marcus Smart, an offensive foul away from the ball as we took a look at the last replay as Embiid was the one who was shouldered by Marcus Smart as the ball goes back to Philly here on the inbound. Sixers have it, bounce past the left baseline, Embiid here. Guarded, now off the double team as Smart joins in by Tice. And it goes back over to Richardson. He takes a 3 from way outside around the perimeter, and he knocks it down. Wow, crazy 3 by Josh Richardson. Celtics with it. Kemba dribbles, moves it over left corner. Tice shot fake, takes the 3. It's up, no good. Hit the side of the rim. Rebound Philly. Boston struggling to get in the rhythm so far, and they just need to stop Embiid. Embiid has the basketball. He moves it back out to the top 3 by Shake Milton. He gets it. Wow. Man, 21-9. 5:45 left to go. Both of those 3s were ridiculous right there. Behind the fence baseball. I heard somebody say behind the home plate baseball someday. I'm only gonna do basketball though, because once you get into like more channels and stuff like that, it kind of like takes away like a bunch of your time and things like that. Smart drives inside and Marcus Smart gets fouled from behind. So the Celtics here are going to shoot 2 at the free throw line with Marcus Smart. Not good, man. They just gave up 2 straight 3-point shots. So Marcus Smart just looking for some points as he got it. First point of the game there by Marcus Smart, 21-10 now the score. Needs a bunch of points today. He's the one filling in the starting 5 for Gordon Hayward. Coming into the game here for Philly, Joel Embiid taking a seat on the bench. It looks like for the Sixers, Raul Neto, number 19, checks into the game right now. Grant Williams into the game as well for the Celtics. Second free throw coming up. Marcus Smart knocks it down. So let's see if they can take advantage of this here by the C's. They're down by 10. Embiid's out of the game on the bench. Need to take advantage of this one and close the gap right now. Neto with the basketball. Dribbles past half court for Philly. Neto at the right wing perimeter. He's guarded by Ojale and now guarded by Grant Williams. Moves it over to the left elbow. Over into the hands of Tobias Harris. Backing his way on Smart. Moves it back outside. Back over to Harris. Harris into the key. Puts up the jumper. And he gets it. That's tough defense there by Marcus Smart. Good to give Smart credit there. But what a shot on the turnaround jumper by Tobias Harris. 23-11. We're approaching 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Kemba takes a 3 straight away. It's up. No good. Too strong. Tipped around and is rebounded by the Sixers. Ball into the hands of Harris here. Dribbles. Burst of speed. Into the lane. And Semi Ojeleye, man, you got to play defense. Dribble drives right past Semi. Finishes with the right hand. Up and then off the glass for 2. I don't know why he's out there right now. Semi Ojeley's out in the game for the Celtics, and he just gives up an easy bucket. Celtics have it. Moves it back to the top of the key. Grant Williams takes a three. He sinks it, the rookie from Tennessee. There we go. Grant, baby. Hits down a much-needed triple for the C's. Puts them within 11. Philly with the basketball. They have it into the hands of Neto. They're at the right wing perimeter. Moves it back to the left wing to Milton. Milton passes over. Ball's deflected. Harris has it on the ground. Looks to pass. He does. Now over to Milton. Milton dribbles left baseline, guarded by Kemba. Turnaround deep two. Oh, man. They are hitting the shots today right there. Shake Milton. Step back jumper over Kemba at the left baseline. Difficult shot and got it. Dude, you got to give credit here to Philly shooters in this one. Three taken straight away. Jaylen Brown, no good off the mark by the C's. Rebound, Philly pushing it up the court. They're going to take another three. Richardson off the mark, and big rebound there by Kemba. Able to get it over Al Horford. Huge rebound there by Kemba. Kemba now, dribble drive. Inside, gets behind the defense, but missed the layup too high off the glass, Kemba. As it gets rebound by Philly, driving into the lane. Harris gets stripped of the basketball, and it goes out of bounds with 3:36. Hey, welcome in, Plugs. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Plugs, I appreciate it, man. 27-14 the score. 3:36 left to go first quarter. Jason Tatum checking back into the game here. Much needed for the Celtics. Marcus Smart coming out of the game here for the C's, it looks like. Matisse Thybulle comes right back in now for Philly. Shake Milton will take a seat on the bench. So Thybulle checking in now for Milton. As we're going to go to a timeout as well. 3:36 left to go. Great name. Yes, indeed, Sono. Great name. Is timeout taken here, 27-14. This is rough for the Celtics. Philly's basically like hitting like everything from the floor right now. Like Grant Williams took a three from the top of the key and sunk it down, where Kemba and Jaylen Brown missed their three-point attempts. Kemba 0 for 2 from the perimeter. He has been struggling from the perimeter here in this series so far by Kemba. And Kemba had an easy drive to the basket. He was able to get right behind the defense, and he just missed the layup. It was too high off the glass by Kemba. So, right now on the timeout, yeah, Kemba's been cold. Kemba stepped up in the fourth quarter. He started out with a good bucket, but it looked like he had some momentum here, but Kemba hasn't been able to get going like ever since right now. Celtics in trouble, down by 13 with no Gordon Hayward. And when Gordon Hayward's in the lineup, he is such a big key as far as pushing the ball in transition, with leading his other teammate to transition buckets. Like Gordon Hayward pushes it up the court in transition on numbers all the time, and I've seen the Celtics do that today, and they've had to stop and dribble it right back outside, and they've just not been able to go with the flow in this one. And Philly on the other side here, they're just hitting everything. Couple really difficult jumpers. There was one in the key over Kemba. I think there was another one at the left baseline. Oh, man, hot day out there. Hey, welcome in, Ian. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Looks like it's a hot day out there. Stay safe, man. I know Von's out in California. He's actually not in the stream right now. Hopefully all is well with him, though, because I know they're, like, in a record heat wave, like, out in California now, but I think he was saying he was going to lose, like, power because it was, like, so hot outside. Let's see here. The Texas Rangers pitcher who threw a pitch at Manny Machado after Fernando's grand slam on Monday for the Padres game has been suspended for 3 games there. And also, yeah, I heard about that. And the manager as well for Texas got a 1-game suspension. Wow. That's unfortunate. Currently, we're just on a timeout. If you guys are new on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Big thank you all for stopping by here on Behind the Arc Basketball today as I cover play-by-play on the platform. This is my first game out of a doubleheader, so we'll be back later tonight covering Clippers versus Mavericks for game number 2 as well. Boston struggling right now from the floor. 4 for 15 shooting. They're playing nervous, I feel like. Yeah, I would agree, David. Kemba's playing tight. They're playing nervous out there, and they just need to let loose right now and play like they've done throughout the entire course of this season for the most part for the Celtics and play how they've done throughout these bubble games. Play how they did that Friday night game against Toronto, and like the game against Brooklyn where they walloped them. And Marcus Smart's going to start out here after the timeout on the bench. I'm actually not sure about Porzingis. I saw that he's listed as probable for this game, but I haven't seen the official like lineups tonight. They usually release it about like a half an hour before the game. So last time I checked, it's probable. So I believe Porzingis. I think he's able to play this game for Porzingis. He's listed as probable though, due to an injury. As we get right back into a Boston driving inside off the miss by Philly, and Jaylen Brown's gonna lay it up and in for 2. 11-point game currently. Philly with the basketball. Good to see that Jason Tatum's right back out there. Enes Kanter is on the court currently as well for the Celtics. Philly with the ball at the top of the key. Embiid hands it back over to Richardson. Dribbles towards the left elbow. Bounce pass to Embiid. Embiid going to dribble right back out to the left elbow. Guarded by Grant Williams on a one-on-one. And Williams reaches. And he picks up a foul here. So Grant Williams picks up his first foul of the game. Clock stops with 3 minutes left to go. Hey, there he is. Welcome in, Vaughn. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Hey, stay safe out there, bud. I heard like there's like the massive heat wave right in California, man. So stay safe out there this week and make sure to like drink lots of fluids. 27-16, Philly inbounds. They pass the ball to the hands of Neto. He dribbles now with the right elbow. Bounce pass to Embiid. Has some space. Takes a jumper over Kanter, and he gets it. Enes Kanter gets confused. Misses out on the opportunity to guard Joel Embiid much closer. And Embiid shoots it over him with space in front of him. And knocks it down for 2 at the free throw circle. Off the cutter. Jaylen Brown slamming it down with a two-handed flush right there. Nice assist. The Jays line it up together. Jason Tatum credited with the assist. Jaylen Brown off the cutter slams it down with a two-handed flush. Philly basketball. They have it at the right wing with Neto, guarded by Jaylen Brown. Neto moves it over to Embiid, hands it off to Neto once again at the top, dribbles to the free throw circle. Neto at the left elbow, guarded by Kanter, hands it back over to Embiid, takes the jumper left baseline, and another one, shoots it over Kanter once again. Kanter has allowed Embiid to score on him in the past 2 possessions. Oof. Joel Embiid, 13 points, 5 for 7 from the floor. He can single-handedly change the entire course of a series. Kanter feeds it over to Jaylen Brown around the perimeter. Brown takes a 3, knocks it down. Brown was wide open at the left wing. Good vision. Finally, Kanter was able to do something as he fed it to a wide open Jaylen Brown. Sixers have it right back. Minute 45 left to go in the first quarter. Philly at the left wing as it's Kemba. Guarding here, Neto. Neto bounce pass to Richardson. Takes the jumper over Kanter. No good. Hit the front rim, but they get the offensive rebound. Philly moves it back out to the top. Neto takes a 3 straight away. Hit the front rim. Rolls around the rim. No good. Rebound by Grant Williams. Hey, welcome in, Arthur. Thanks so much, Arthur, for stopping by. Boston has it. Jason Tatum at the left wing, guarded by Horford. Tatum dribbling. Tatum, step back 3 over Horford in the air. He is gutted. Jason Tatum splash. Pad City with a triple from the perimeter puts the Celtics within 7 as we approach 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. That is the shot right there to get some momentum going for the C's. Philly has the basketball right back. Moves it to the left wing. Richardson, guarded by Grant Williams. Bounce pass over to the left baseline here to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Kanter. Another jumper. Embiid too good. Shoots it over Kanter once again. Kanter is just having major issues. That is 3 straight jump shots Joel Embiid has put over Kanter. Easy sink-ins. Kanter takes an open jumper. He misses it at the free throw circle. You gotta be kidding me, man. A rebound Philly. 35 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Philly takes a 3 straight away. Rattled out, no good. Rebound Grant Williams. Back over to Tatum. Push it up the court here. Tatum driving into the paint. Gonna dribble right back outside. 25 seconds left to go. Tatum has it now. Dribbles into the lane, and we get a foul right behind that as Grant Williams falls down. Looks like 22.6 left to go on the clock. And it's going to be a Philly foul, I believe, right here as the clock will stop. 14 on the shot clock, 22.6 left to go on the game clock. Tobias Harris going to check into the game here for the Sixers. Checking out of the game right now will be Josh Richardson for the Sixers. Wow, sky covered with smoke this morning for Vaughn, dude. Stay safe out there, brother. That is something just out of the ordinary. Tatum inbounds into the hands here of Brad Wanamaker. now into the game. Brad has it, dribbling at the left wing. Passes over to Tatum. It goes into the backcourt, but it's deflected by Philly anyway. 12 seconds left to go now, first quarter. Tatum, deep three as the shot clock expires. Oh! Tatum banks it up and in off the backboard. You got to be kidding me right there. Superstar shot as that shot clock was expiring. Jason Tatum just launches it, and he hits it somehow off the backboard. Philly driving inside, they floated up, and it's too high off the backboard by Harris, as that is the end of the first quarter. Wow. Man, Jason Tatum, what a shot there. That was crazy. The ball got poked to the backcourt. He saved it, and he just needed to shoot something and just shoots it right in front of the half-court logo, and boom, banks it off the backboard somehow when the shot clock expires. That was insane by Jason Tatum. So we just ended the first quarter. Going to go to the second here in a couple minutes. Wow. Chiefs corner Rashad Breeland, he has confirmed that he'll serve a suspension for the first 4 games in the NFL season. Oof. That's never good when you find a suspension here. The problem with the Celtics, Vegas Vic's putting out here, try to shoot threes like the full Hulk mode on the Sixers, and they put it in their face. That's a great comparison there, man. Hey, Uncle Pizzle, welcome in, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. 12:10 in the morning. I appreciate the dedication for stopping by here once again. I'll be covering play-by-play of 2 games today as part of a doubleheader. So we will be back later tonight for the next game as well, with Clippers taking on the Mavericks. Bankalicious. That shot saving the Celtics in the first quarter there by Jason Tatum. The Tatum magic. He leads the way in scoring right now with 11. Hey, Bradley, welcome back, brother. The shot clock cheese there for sure behind the arc fan. Man, what a shot. And indeed, Banks open late. Cash him in if you got him right there. And that was incredible. What a shot by Jason Tatum. Puts the momentum here. Gives the Celtics more like comfort room as so. Because it wouldn't be good at the end of the first if it wasn't for that shot. It's been a rough first quarter, especially trying to guard Joel Embiid. No answers right now for the Celtics. Embiid with 15 in the first quarter right now. Yeah, dude, Tendal, when the highlights come out, just keep on searching, man. I'm sure that somebody's going to have the highlights like any minute from now as far as that incredible shot by Tatum. Hey, welcome in, Edward. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Yeah, I had a pro basketball player in the chat last week. He played in the Philippines Basketball League. So we had quite a bit of people here. Some famous people as well. It was awesome to have some new people here on the channel. Yeah, Philly's the underdog in this one. So Philly's the underdog. I was going to see, what's the line for this game for today? Boston's 4.5 point favorites. What's my prediction now that we're done with the first half? Ooh. It's quite a good question. I do like the Celtics in the series, but this game I'm really nervous about. But before this game, I actually predicted Philly in this one, 106-100 in this game. I feel like without Hayward, the Celtics were going to just struggle, and so far that's happening, but I still do like Boston in the series. It's just they have no answers right now to Embiid. So until they can stop Joel Embiid, which Philly's got to start keeping it going here, feeding Embiid if they want to pull away and with this one and even it up here at 1-1. Hey, Smooth, thanks so much, man, for stopping by, brother. I appreciate it. If you guys are new, make sure to spike the like, hit the thumbs up as we get back here for the second quarter in this game. Philly right back with the ball. No problem, Malcolm's plug. He'll be back in a little bit. He's going to go eat dinner as we get right back into this one. Philly going inside, going to put it up and in for 2. 35-27. Yeah, this is a game here that I'm just really nervous about for the Celtics without Hayward. He's going to be out for 4 weeks. So, Hayward's out for 4 weeks, unfortunately. Celtics have it. First possession now, second quarter. Tatum dribbles at the right wing perimeter. He's got 11, working on Thibault. Spin move, right baseline, and he puts it off the knee of Joel Embiid as it goes out of bounds. There was nobody open there. As the Celtics going to inbound this ball, trailing by 8. Celtics will inbound. Grant Williams will be the passer. Pass over to Cantor. He's open, takes the three, and got it. Enes Kanter hits the triple from the perimeter, and the Celtics put it to a 5-point game. Wide open. So glad that Cantor can finally make something. Philly with the basketball. Neto dribbles towards the right wing. Slides it back to Horford. Pass over to the left wing here to Thibault. Thibault moves it inside over to Embiid. Now at the left elbow. Guarded by Cantor. Dribble drive. Embiid going to float it up. Cantor picks up the foul. And Embiid's going to go to line shoot too. Yes. Hopefully. So if the Celtics do make it to the finals, they should have Gordon Hayward for there. Yeah. So I would say they should. He also has the birth of his child as well. They might leave the bubble around like September. So I feel like the Celtics, maybe they were like trying to like plan. Hopefully they were planning for like life without Gordon Hayward like during these times in the bubble, because there was the news that he could possibly leave during September. 35-30, Embiid shooting 2 at the line. Yeah, we get quite a bit of those people on the stream from time to time. It's just the internet. So we just keep on rolling with the right crowd here. First one's good by Embiid. Embiid doing all the work so far for Philly. Sixers by 6, 36-30. Embiid so far in this game just torching the Celtics. He's got 16 out of the 36 currently. 7 by Shake Milton. And then 5 by Richardson, 4 by Harris so far. Second free throw, Embiid misses it. We have 11 minutes left to go second quarter. Rebound Celtics. Boston with the basketball. Brad Wanamaker has it past the half-court logo. Pass over to Tatum. He has it the right wing. Williams sets the pick. Tatum takes the three. It's up and it's good. Nice, solid offense there. Tatum took the three off the pick and roll. Set up by Grant Williams. This is a 3-point game currently. Celtics crawling right back in. Jason Tatum with 14. He's 4 for 5 from downtown, looking smooth right now. Philly with the basketball at the top here with Harris. Moves it over to Horford. Horford pass over to the left baseline here to Embiid. Embiid going inside, floats it up. High arcing shot, no good. They force a miss there. There we go, Celtics. Celtics get the basketball right back. They have it here with Wanamaker. Pass over to Tatum at the top of the key. With a pick once again, Cantor rolling down. Tatum gonna float it up, it's no good. Tipped around and rebound by Embiid here inside the post. Embiid passes up the court here to Harris. 10 minutes remain in the second quarter. Yeah, Kemba's been ice cold here throughout both of the games. This one as well. Jumper taken. That one hits the rim short. Not even close there by Tobias Harris, and the key gets rebounded by the Celtics. Celtics right back in it. Wanamaker dribbles past the half-court logo. He is working on Neto. Dribbles towards his left. Now he makes his move inside. Wanamaker. Oh, nice dish over to Cantor. And Cantor's going to finish up and in off the backboard. Count the bucket. And Enes Kanter gets fouled. And he's going to the free throw line and shooting one to see if he can tie this one up at 36. Great. Right there for the C's. Nice job. Brad Wanamaker getting a credit on the assist. Enes Kanter finally. He's doing stuff right now. Cantor here to tie it up. Before that, we have movement. Movement by Harris and Grant Williams, and also Embiid on the left side of right there at the box before Cantor's free throw. So Philly up by 1. Celtics trying to tie. It's up, and Cantor no good. Rebound Embiid. It hit the front rim. Rough shot. Kemba's still on the bench currently for the Celtics. Looks like the training staff is massaging out Kemba here. Looks really tight and trying to get him to do stuff, hopefully, when he comes back in for Kemba. No good on the turnaround jumper by Philly. Rebound goes to Cantor. Celtics have it right back. 9:20 left to go before halftime. Tatum dribbles. Moves it back to the top. Grant Williams pass over to Tatum. Tatum moves it back over left baseline dribble here. Wanamaker drives inside. Puts it up and in for 2. And a lead change here. Celtics take the lead off the bucket by Brad Wanamaker. Hey, welcome in, James. Thanks so much for stopping by, bud. I appreciate it for finding my channel. Celtics by 1. Philly with the basketball at the right elbow. They have it at the right baseline. Takes the jumper. Horford no good off the mark. And Enes Kanter coming away with another big board. Celtics have it. Part of a 13-3 run the last 4 minutes, 5 seconds. Tatum with the basketball dribbling here at the top of the key. Takes the 3. It's up. Oh, he gets it. Matisse Thybulle was right behind him. And Tatum there able to swoosh the 3. That was incredible. As we have a stoppage in time with 8:41 left to go. Absolute superstar. Timeout taken on the floor. 16-3 run here by the Celtics. Wow. Incredible. Yeah, Ennis Cantor's been stepping up, David. This has been great. 40 plus likes here. Let's go, everybody. Welcome in my man John over on the channel. Feel free, if you guys are NHL fans, check out my man Off the Wall Hockey on YouTube. He does awesome fire play-by-play as well. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up here in this timeout. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. What a shot by Jason Tatum. He's got 17 points right now. 5 for 6 from the perimeter, and we're not even at halftime. 8:41 left to go before halftime, and this is part of a Celtics 16-3 run when they had no answers early on in this one, guarding Joel Embiid inside. Things have gone the Celtics' way, forcing Philadelphia as of late. Cold from the floor in the past couple of shots. Embiid's been torching Boston, but now Cantor coming up with some big rebounds, and Ennis Cantor off the bench. 5 points, 3 boards, and Brad Wanamaker off the bench with a good bucket at the left baseline dribble as well a couple plays ago. So Celtics finally doing stuff, which has been huge. Kemba Walker's been cold. He's 1 for 4 from the floor, sitting on the bench throughout most of this. But when you need it, Jason Tatum always there. The two J's combining so far for 26. Indeed, my man Alex. Let's keep on smashing it up tonight. Turn it blue. Vegas Vic's seeing Celtics. He could see getting KAT there. That'd be crazy, man, if they're able to get a hold of Karl-Anthony Towns. Hey, I appreciate it. Welcome in on the channel, Kane Chris. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. Oh, that Deuce. Welcome back, brother. Hope all is well. Yeah, Giannis doesn't really look like he's going to be playing for the Bucks in the future if they keep on losing to the Magic, man. Doesn't look like the future Milwaukee's too bright over there. I'm thinking, yeah, he's probably going to go to Golden State, if I had to predict. I don't think he's going to go to, like, another, like, Eastern Conference, like, powerhouse contender team or so, like the Raptors or the Heat. I feel like Giannis is probably going to go to the Warriors, in my opinion. Indeed, Jason Tatum balling out right now. It's been incredible. Celtics finally heating up here. They were cold from the floor to start out in this game. As they were down, they found themselves down early by 14. But now they're up by 4, currently 40-36 the score. Anybody's game from here on out. Jason Tatum takeover like he did in the last game. Where had a solid performance in that one and keeps on rolling. Cubs up against the Cardinals in the doubleheader on that one, 2-zip. So Cubs looking out to even the series today against the Cardinals. There, Alex with a score update. Big thank you guys for being a part here as we reached 2K on the channel yesterday. You guys are the real MVPs. And I'm going to be back later tonight. Second game of the doubleheader. I'll be doing Clippers against Mavericks, so feel free to stop on by with a 2 versus 7 series for the Western Conference for Game 2 over there. Well, it's got 50 people here in the chat, everyone. This is great. Keep on rising as we're going to get back from a timeout right now. Celtics red hot on a 16-3 run as Philly is going to get the basketball coming back here after this timeout. Looking at this replay, Thibault was right behind Tatum. He had a chance to block it from behind, and Tatum just... Talk about centimeters right there. Centimeters on the shot. That was the difference. That was the difference between a block and a made shot. Incredible by Jason Tatum. 8:30 left to go. Sixers basketball. The ball into the hands of Embiid as he will go jumper left baseline. And Ennis Cantor playing some defense as it's a brick right there off the back iron. No good by Embiid. Ball's tipped up in the air. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics, though. Sixers will get it right back. 8:23 remaining. Hey, I appreciate all that Deuce. You guys are awesome. Every single time I cover a game for you guys are the real legends here on the channel. Inbound. Goes to Philly. Embiid guarded by Cantor at the left elbow. Embiid driving inside. He's going to float it back to the right wing. 3 up in the air by Alec Burks. No good. It's off the mark. And a big rebound goes to Grant Williams. And Embiid from behind picks up a foul. Grant Williams got the board for the Celtics. Joel Embiid tried to battle him for the rebound and bumped him from behind as the clock will stop with 8:13. Celtics have it right back. They are 5 for 6 this quarter shooting, and Philly is cold 1 for 7. Wanamaker, dribble drive. Inside, but it's going to be an offensive foul away from the basketball by the Celtics, so ball goes back over to Philly. Sixers going to get it right back. We have approximately 8 minutes left to go before halftime. Sixers have it. Alec Burks bounce pass into the hands of Embiid. He has it at the top of the key. Hands it over to Harris. Harris dribbles towards his right. Working on Cantor. Floats it up. Too strong. Tipped around. Rebound. Goes to Enes Kanter. He is proving it right now. Cold start for him, but he is getting better and better throughout the course of the minutes that he has played in this game. Tatum dribbles right baseline. Floats it up. No good. Kanter helps him out. Tips it up and in for two by Enes Kanter, and the Celtics have a 6-point lead currently, 42-36. Enes Kanter, 7 points, 5 rebounds. Alec Burks dribbles towards his right. Moves it over to Embiid here at the top of the free throw circle. Embiid now dribbles on Kanter. Embiid double team. Moves it back out. Ball almost stolen there, but the refs are going to say a foul picked up by Boston as the clock will stop. That was close to being a stolen ball by the Celtics. Almost had the clean steal. Clock will stop with 7:21. Yeah, we've yet to see the Time Lord in this game so far. Hopefully we do, David here. But Enes Kanter has been just every single possession improving. Inbound to Philly. They're 1 for 8 from the floor here in this quarter. Trying to go inside. Embiid gets around Kanter, and they're going to credit Embiid for the bucket. I'm not sure about that one. Kanter was even talking to the refs. He thought it was traveling there. That looked close. Boston by 4. They have the basketball. Hey, welcome in. Remove of Porzingis 1600. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'll be covering the Mavericks game, by the way, against the Clippers here, man. So feel free to stop on by. No spamming the chat, though. Only put it once here, but welcome in. This channel is out for all different types of sports fans, so I cover play-by-play of the NBA, college basketball as well, but all different types of teams here, as I'll be covering doubleheader Mavs-Clippers later tonight. Tatum dribbling inside, and Jason Tatum gets fouled inside the post, so Tatum will go to line now, shoot 2 for the Celtics. First free throw here by Tatum. This one's up, this one's through. Celtics by 5, 43-38. Second free throw coming up here by Jason Tatum at the line. And it's no good off the back iron. The rebound this time goes to Thibault of the Sixers. Philly with the basketball. Dribbles it right past the half-court logo. So they have it here at the right elbow. Dribbling here with Burks. Burks going to float it up. No good. And the ball gets tipped around. Harris had it for a moment. Deflected out of bounds, though, from behind by Brad Wanamaker. Romeo Langford is into the game as well here for the Celtics. Clock will stop with 6:38. And Philly's going to get the inbound underneath their hoop in just a moment. What if Giannis goes to the Rockets? It won't happen. Bryson putting out there, but that would make the Rockets be a super team there. They just need a ton of size help. But they've already got 2 star players there with Harden and Westbrook. I don't know what like the cap space or anything would have to be. I'm not sure like the cap space for Houston, but pretty sure like most likely that wouldn't be able to fit for Houston there. But they definitely need a big for the future. Inbound by Philly. Going to take the jumper by Embiid. It's no good. Off the mark, and Philly tried to save it. It gets tipped out of bounds. So it's going to be Celtics basketball. 6:31 left to go. Shake Milton checking back into the game. Matisse Thybulle going to the bench here. Yeah, I've heard a lot of rumors that he could go to the Warriors. Boston with it. They lead by 5. If you guys are new on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for stopping by here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Brad Wanamaker playing some minutes today as he dribbles at the left wing. Takes a 3. It's up, and it's good. Splash there. Players stepping up for the Celtics. Tatum right now on the bench, but players stepping up when he's on the bench currently. Brad Wanamaker with a triple. The Celtics are red hot here in the second quarter. Perfect 4 for 4 from the 3-point line. Philly with the basketball, trailing with their largest deficit of the game. 3-point shot taken from the perimeter, and Josh Richardson with a big one knocks it down over Jaylen Brown. Puts it now to 5. 46-41. Celtics with it right back. 5:45 left to go before halftime. Marcus Smart dribbles towards the right elbow. Smart dribbling. He takes the jumper as he faked the bounce pass over to Kanter. Took the jumper. It's up and good for 2 by Marcus Smart. Good bucket there. Smart finally scores. 7-point game. Hey, welcome in, Justin. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Really do appreciate it. Philly with it. Ball deflected into the backcourt. Marcus Smart playing gritty defense as it looks to be a backcourt violation, the refs are going to say, by Philly. Shake Milton lost control of it as Smart dove right out there to tip that ball into the backcourt, and it went off of Shake Milton's shoelace, and it went into the backcourt. So that is a backcourt violation by Philly. Great defense there by Smart. Celtics going to inbound. 7-point game. Yeah, Celtics on a monster run. They dribble. Kemba right back into the game as he checks in. Kemba now with the basketball. They have it at the right wing perimeter. Yes, definitely. I can give you a bench number in just a moment. Kemba takes a 3 straight away. No good. Hit the front rim. Gets his own rebound. Comes up. Puts it up and in for 2 off the backboard with a left hand by Kemba. Able to get that one. He missed the first one. Knew that it hit the rim short. Able to get it and redeem himself and put it up and then off the glass for 2. And Embiid's got it. 9-point lead by the Celtics. Hands it over to Richardson. Drives inside on Cantor. Floats it up in the key. No good off the side of the rim. And a big rebound there. Goes to the Celtics. Kemba with a board. Pass over to Jaylen Brown. Feeds it over to Smart. Takes a 3. Hit the front rim. Offensive rebound by the C's. Cantor put it up. It's too high off the backboard. Hey, thanks so much, Justin. Really do appreciate it for hitting 2K yesterday. Philly with the ball now around the right wing. Lob over to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Cantor at the right elbow. Embiid backing his way in there. Start out the game strong, but they have stepped up defensively. 3 in the air around the perimeter. No good by Philly. Rebound Boston. 9-point game with 4:15 remaining. Celtics have it. Kemba dribbles at the free throw circle. Takes the jumper over Harris. He has got it. Kemba Walker hits the jumper, and the Celtics with a double-digit lead for the first time today. 52-41. Let's see here. Taking a look right now on the timeouts. As a timeout's taken by Philly, we're going to take a look at the bench for this one. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's get me to 50-plus likes here at halftime. And the Celtics on fire in the second quarter, outgaining Philly 25-8. That is how you do it. Celtics off the bench. 7 points, 7 rebounds by Enes Kanter from the bench. 5 points by Brad Wanamaker, along with 3 assists. And then 3 points by Grant Williams, along with 4 rebounds and 1 assist there by the rookie from Tennessee, as he is a perfect 1-for-1 from the floor as he hit a 3-point shot from the top of the key. Leading scorer today for the Celtics, 18 by Jason Tatum, and then 9 points by Jaylen Brown, 6 points by Kemba Walker, and then 4 by Marcus Smart. Daniel Tice is yet to score. He's only played 6 points, though. Yeah, Philly's the underdog in this game. So Boston, I believe on the line, is a 4.5-point favorite in this game today. Yeah, finally, Kemba Walker able to get some strong buckets there. Able to get a good jumper at the free throw circle, and right before that, missed the 3. Knew he missed the 3. Hit the front rim. Able to get the ball back as he was able to get his momentum inside off the missed 3. Got his own rebound and put it up and in from behind the defense for 2. Incredible. Last 2 possessions by Kemba here for the Celtics as we go on to a timeout. Boston with their largest lead, looking strong, 52-41. The thing that's changed, Enes Kanter coming into the game, he struggled early on, but guarding Joel Embiid now as Embiid was stuck at 16 points for a while. Now he's got 18. Embiid's been the hot hand. The rest of the Sixers, though, haven't been able to step up. Struggling from the floor. Shake Milton's got to get more touches, in my opinion. He is a perfect 3-for-3 shooting. He's only got 7 points. Needs more touches. Josh Richardson, Tobias Harris, both struggling. Definitely Harris. Harris struggling here. 2-for-8 shooting. So he's only got 4 points so far. Alec Burks as well. Some bad shot selection by Burks. He is yet to score in this game. 0-for-3 from the floor. And he is 0-for-2 from behind the arc. Hey, thanks so much, Jahan, for the sub. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for being a part here on the channel. So this is the first game tonight out of a doubleheader. I'll be back later tonight for Clippers versus Mavericks, so feel free to stop on by for that one. Oh, yeah. Green Clover's out here. Taco. Taco most likely will only play during blowouts, though, like if the Celtics are up by 30. But, yes. Great second half here by the Celtics. This team is never dead, and hopefully they'll be able to maintain this throughout the game. Putting on a statement here without Gordon Hayward, and if they can maintain this, man, Brad Stevens, a genius, able to put together this lineup. Had one day to do it, and able to find what's working right now, and what is working is Enes Kanter guarding, as he is a plus 15, or he is a plus 24 in the court with Enes Kanter. You know something's going right. He had a rough start in this game, as he was shaking off the cobwebs, and Embiid just kept on lighting it up. He had 3 straight jumpers. Embiid had 3 straight jumpers over Kanter to start off. But after that, Cantor has been in the groove, stopping Embiid. And Cantor is a plus 24 in the court currently, plus 20 in the court for Wanamaker, plus 17 for Romeo Langford. Yet, he hasn't been able to shoot the basketball for Romeo, though. And a plus 15 by Grant Williams. Tatum out there is a plus 14 as well. So doing all good things. 25-8 in the quarter by the Celtics. As Philly has the basketball right back after timeout. Yeah. Celtics were down by 14, definitely, man. Thought we were in trouble. We were down 27-13 at one point. And he just came roaring back like this. Ball gets deflected. Celtics with the basketball off the block here as Jaylen Brown's going to dribble drive inside the key, and he gets pushed from behind as Philly picks up a foul with 3:42 remaining. Now it's all about maintaining this lead for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown got fouled. You got pushed from behind. The refs are going to say a shooting foul as well. So Jaylen's going to shoot 2 here at the free throw line for the Celtics, trying to extend it. First one's up. First one's good by Jaylen Brown. 53-41 the score. Looking at the foul trouble currently in this one. Josh Richardson with 2 fouls for the Sixers. And then everybody else in the starting 5 with Harrison, Embiid, Thibault, and Milton as 1. Off the bench, Horford as a foul. For the Celtics, Tatum with 2, Daniel Tice with a foul, and Marcus Smart with a foul. Grant Williams playing with 2 fouls, Cantor with 1 foul, and then Wanamaker playing with a foul as well. Jaylen Brown, second free throw, going down at the line. Hey, welcome in, Anthony. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Yes, I'm a big Celtics fan. I'm from Massachusetts. I'm a Celtics fan, Patriots fan, Red Sox and Bruins here. Big Boston sports fans. I do cover the entire NBA, though. And I also cover college basketball, so I cover all different types of teams here on the channel. As this channel's out towards all the sports fans here on Behind the Arc Basketball, no matter who you root for. Philly has the ball as they're going to go inside. They floated up. It's good for 2 by Shake Milton. And Milton will go to the free throw line, shoot 1. So Milton's free throw comes up. It is up, and it's good. 54-44. 3:20 left to go second quarter. Kemba with the basketball right back. Takes a jumper. He has got it. Kemba finally hitting his shots as he hits the same 2-point jumper he did right before the timeout as the Celtics are up by 12. 3:10 remaining before halftime. Hey, no problem, Anthony. He's a Heat fan. This channel's out for all different types of sports fans. I haven't been covering the Heat like that much because they always play like during the day when I'm at work. But if they do have like later playoff games like the 6:30 and 9, I love to call a Heat game when they take on Indiana. I think we're going to be calling some Heat games, and at least in the second round. Hopefully they're going to play late in those series for later games. Philly takes the jumper. It's up and through for 2. 56-46. Celtics going inside. They missed the bucket there. Philly gets the rebound as they're going to dribble drive inside the paint with a quick foul here picked up. It's going to be by, I think it's going to be by Boston. It's going to stop the clock with 2:41. And this should be 2 shots coming up by Harris coming up at the free throw line for Philly. Oh, cool. Tendu here is making roller coasters based on New England sports teams and Roller Coaster Tycoon. That's great, man. That's incredible, bud. If you guys are new on the channel, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and a big thank you all for stopping by. Getting me to 2K yesterday. Really do appreciate it as we keep on building up the sports play-by-play community here on Behind the Arc Basketball. First free throw, no good at the line there by Tobias Harris. Romeo Langford checking out of the game right now for the Celtics. Second free throw coming up by Harris at the line. This one's up, this one's through. Puts it to 9. Celtics have the ball now. Kemba dribbles, takes it past the half-court logo. Kemba guarded by Shake Milton at the right wing. Bounce pass to the top here to Tatum. Yeah, of course it's going to be the internet, so there's people like that from time to time. Tatum passes right baseline, and a quick foul picked up here away from the ball by the Sixers. Clock will stop with 2:29 remaining before halftime. It looks like the guilty party there was Shake Milton for Philadelphia as he picks up the foul. Joel Embiid currently he is on the bench right now for Philly. And Grant Williams will be sent to the free throw line to shoot 2 for Boston. First free throw here by Grant. It is up. It is through. Back to a 10-point game as Boston leads. Al Horford checks out of the game. Coming back into the game will be Joel Embiid here for Philly. Second free throw coming up here by Grant Williams at the line. That one's up, and that one's good as well. So extending the lead now to 11. for the C's. As they had a rough start. They were down by 14 early on, but they have been just having a major second quarter in this one. Hey, welcome in, Goody. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Hope all is well, brother. Philly now has the basketball. Bounce pass to the left baseline to Embiid. He's double teamed. Tatum and Brown right on him. Embiid trying to go up with a shot fake here, and they're going to say whistle on the foul picked up. Looks like it's a Celtics foul by Jaylen Brown as the clock will stop at 2:15. Oh, sorry to hear that, Malcolm's Plug. Malcolm's Plug is mad. Wow, Colorado Avalanche tearing it up today. 6-1 is the score in that game for the Avalanche. Just, wow. Joel Embiid here at the free throw line. He's got 18, the leading scorer by far tonight for Philly. First free throw, it's up and through. 58-48. Enes Kanter checking back into the game. Grant Williams heading out towards the bench right now for the Celtics. So Enes Kanter, he's been set to guard Joel Embiid, and he is doing a great job here in the second quarter. After a rough, first 2 minutes or so where Embiid just completely shot 3 lasers right over him and sunk those shots. Embiid's second free throw, it's up and good for Philly. Sixers are also in the bonus right now, so both of these teams in the bonus. We approach the 2-minute mark remaining before halftime. Marcus Smart drives in the key, floats it up, it's no good. Off the back iron, rebound Philly. Sixers have it at the top here with Richardson. Dribbles now inside. Gonna move into the lane with a Euro step, and he floats it up. It's good for 2 by Josh Richardson. 7-point game. Celtics were full defensively there. Enes Kanter was the guilty party, the one who was fouled. Kanter sets the pick. Kemba now dribbles. Shot fake, takes the jumper deep to Kemba. He gets another one. Kemba just too good right there. Around the free throw circle, Vicinity in this game so far shooting lately as he's got 8 this quarter. Kemba now with 10. Philly with the basketball. They have it at the top here with Embiid, guarded by Kanter. 1:22 left to go. And Embiid looking to pass it. He moves it over left corner to Richardson. Richardson guarded by Smart. Richardson dribbles left baseline. Kanter switches over to him now underneath. And now it's going to take the jumper right elbow. Got it. Wow. 60-53. That's a difficult shot right there, but Josh Richardson able to hit it. We got 1 minute left to play. Celtics need something big here to extend it once again. Kemba Walker's got it guarded by Thibault at the top. Kemba dribbles towards his left. Takes a 3 up in the air. Got it. Kemba Walker sinks down a triple there for the C's. And they are up by 10 once again, 63-53. He is heating hot here. Heating up at the right time for number 8 in the second quarter for Kemba Walker. Philly has it. Pass in the key, deflected. Boston almost had the steal, but the Sixers going to get it back. 40 seconds left to go now. 8 left to go on the shot clock. Richardson bounce pass into the lane for Embiid, and Embiid able to drive right there between the defenses. He slices it up and in for 2 off the backboard as the shot counts. 8-point Celtics lead. Always a great feeling when you can get up by double digits. Jaylen Brown going to take a 3. No good though. Hit the front rim. Rebound Thibault. Philly could possibly have the last shot here before halftime. 6-second differential. Shot clock and game clock. Sixers going to hold it. Shot clock down to 10. Game clock down to 16. Sixers have the basketball. Top of the key with Richardson. Dribbles now inside. Josh Richardson floats it up. He gets bumped and fouled. Kemba Walker from behind picks up the foul. And Josh Richardson will go to the free throw line with 10.9. Day 2 of shooting free throws for Goody. Much better for him today. I remember he got, I think it was high 30s. 38. I think it was 38 for his first day. Day 2 here. Much better for him making his improvement. He made 59. That's great, man. Glad to hear some improvements there. First free throw coming up at the line by Josh Richardson. He sinks it. 63-56. Oh yeah, indeed, Dakota. Of course, we come across those people from time to time here on the chat, but this channel's out for all the right people. We're gonna just roll with what we've got here and get all the right people as we keep on building up the play-by-play community. So Malcolm here plays ball in his middle school team. He's going to be in 8th grade next year. He's 13 years old. He's 5'7". Awesome, man. Hopefully a big season for you. Second free throw, no good off the mark. Rebound Boston. Boston by 7. Kemba Walker dribbles past the half-court logo. Kemba now at the left wing, guard by Thibault. Dribble drive inside. Kemba try to float it up, and Joel Embiid. Is he going to get called with a foul? The refs say they're going to say foul here by Joel Embiid right before halftime. They're going to have to reset the clock if it is a foul. The indicator here says halftime, but Kemba Walker standing at the free throw line. So this is going to be 2 free throws coming up by Kemba. Joel Embiid thought it was a clean block. That looked to me to appear to be a clean block on Kemba by Joel. He just soared right up there and swatted it. And they said that the refs blew the whistle and said that Embiid was called for the blocking foul. So Kemba's going to get 2 shots here. Looks like coming up at the free throw line for the Celtics, barring if there's any time in the clock, as the clock expired at 00. Let's see on the replay right here. Embiid with a block. Yeah, just a tad right before. It's probably like 0.4 in the clock. It's got to be around like 0.4, 0.5 left to go on the clock when Kemba's shooting free throws. I am 24, by the way. Welcome in, AOs. Thanks so much for stopping by again, man. Lakers should trade Kuzma. Anthony Rodriguez is going out here. I feel like they should start Kuzma. They should start Kuzma there for their team for the Lakers, because he at least can score. Like, the scoring for the Lakers goes LeBron, AD, and Kuzma as a third wheel, but after that, it's like, it's rough with the rest of the players on the roster. TCP yesterday, that was just an awful game by Caldwell Pope yesterday, or KCP yesterday. It was an awful game by KCP yesterday in that game. I think it was like 0 for 9 from the floor. It was just rough. They're going to put back 1 second on the clock, so Kemba's going to shoot 2 here at the free throw line. Alex Caruso's been struggling for the Lakers. It has just been rough here as far as the Lakers for their 3-point shots. They are the worst 3-point shooting team out of all 22 teams that were in the bubble. That includes the Washington Wizards. As far as the 22 teams in the restart, they shot the ball at the lowest 3-point percentage. So Kemba here shooting 2 at the line. First one's up, first one's through for the Celtics. That was a costly foul by Embiid there right before halftime. I thought it was a clean block when we took a look at the replay. Second free throw coming up by Kemba. This one is up, and this one's good. Hey, welcome in, Cranberry. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Really do appreciate it. Kemba hits the second one. It's 60. So they're going to go into halftime right now. 65. I adjust the score. Philly, they counted the bucket rate before that. It was a 3 by Philly. So 65-57 the score here as we go into break. It's an 8-point Celtics lead right now at halftime between these two teams. So Celtics looking good. That second quarter, they outscored the Sixers 38-24 in quarter number 2. They got out on a hot start. They were up, I think it was like 24-8 to start out for that second quarter here. So we're currently at halftime in this one. We'll go over the box score for everyone. And by the way, I'll be back later tonight, so if you guys would like to be joining me for Mavericks versus Clippers, feel free to do so, as I'll be covering that one. Oh, that's good for you, Vaughn. So you haven't lost power yet? Yeah, hopefully, man, it stays that way. Heat wave for sure out there. Stay safe. Drink a lot of fluids, Vaughn. And it's good that you're not in the way of the hurricane out there. I know there's like a hurricane off the coast of Baja California, out in Mexico. But good thing the hurricanes don't come up towards California where Vaughn is. I know we were talking about in the chat, I think it was a couple weeks ago, how hurricanes don't really affect California, but that one's off the coast of Mexico and Baja California right now. With like, I was looking at it, it's got like a well-sustained eye too. So MLB Joey, he's 13 years old, he's 5'8", 10 years, 13 years old, 5'3". I'm the shortest one probably from everybody out here. I was always small growing up. I was the smallest one. Still small at 24 years old. And Vaughn's 18, 5'7". Oof, Malcolm's Plugs Phillies fans are in disbelief. Enes Kanter with the stops. He was a big key to guard Embiid there in the second quarter. It started out rough, but as through the quarter kept on progressing, kept on getting better and better. Brought more confidence there by Enes Kanter. It's an 8-point game at halftime, and the Celtics heating up. Jason Tatum, Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown. Watch out for these three wings here on the roster. They can just move the ball all around the perimeter and just watch out. Celtics have hit down 10 triples from the perimeter in that first half. For the Sixers, they're only 3 for 10 from 3-point range. So the difference in this game, definitely 3-point shots as well. Philly is struggling. 3 for 10 from the perimeter. 3-point shots, 2 of them have been made by Josh Richardson. Shake Milton's 1 for 2 from the outside shooting. And then Raul Neto with a miss. 2 misses by Burks from the perimeter. And then Joel Embiid is 0 for 2 from the outside. Embiid, he leads the game in scoring here with 22 points. He was just so difficult to stop throughout the early stages. He is getting the touches, though. He is 8 for 14 at halftime. But Enes Kanter playing solid defense, clamping down Joel Embiid in this game. And that has made it difficult, especially the second quarter in this one, for Joel Embiid to score on Enes Kanter. It was everything going Philly's way in that first quarter. Philly was firing on all cylinders. And then just they slowed down a ton here in the second quarter, going cold from the floor. Celtics got up to like a 16-3 run at one point. We take a look. Celtics leading scorers right now at the half. Jason Tatum, he's got 18 points currently, along with 4 rebounds, 2 assists. 15 by Kemba Walker. He's got 3 boards and an assist. Kemba Walker getting strong there in that second quarter, making shots, jumpers, deep twos, top of the free throw circle jumpers, right elbow, left elbow jumpers, knocking them down. No problem there by Kemba. And 11 points by Jaylen Brown as Jaylen Brown got hot in the first quarter. Off the bench, Enes Kanter, he has got 7. And also 7 rebounds. And then 5 points by Grant Williams. 5 points by Brad Wanamaker. So good to see by the Celtics bench, as they have got so far 17 total points. Yeah, Tobias Harris, man, is struggling out there. Second game where he is really just struggling out here. 7 points, struggling from the floor, 3 for 9. Can't hit his shots once again for Tobias Harris out there in this game. Matisse Thybulle hasn't even taken a shot. He's played 17 minutes in today's game. And Philly's bench, it is rough. They shouldn't be this bad with their bench. Al Horford and Alec Burks here, and Raul Neto, the 3 players that's played off the bench. Horford only scoring 2 points, playing 14 minutes. And Raul Neto, 2 points, playing 9 minutes. And Burks, he's had some big games throughout the restart, but today Burks is scoreless. Oh, cool. Goody starts school on Monday. That's great, man. Tendau starts in the 14th, it looks like. And Malcolm's Plug starts on September 5th. And, yep, Vaughn started his Wednesday school online. As Jeremy Jeffries, the best pitcher on the mound there, Alex, putting out. So he's tuning into the Cubs-Cardinals game right now, currently. Celtics struggled from the floor early on, shooting the ball. Now they're shooting the ball at 52%. Total difference. A difference between what a quarter makes. It's been the difference there. Joey's team went 5-7 last year, made like 3 baskets every game, but eliminated from the playoffs in the first round. Sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully a much better season this year. I feel you. I played on losing teams growing up when I used to play sports. I played baseball and basketball throughout. Well, I played basketball all the way up to middle school. I played baseball all the way up through high school. But yeah, I feel you, man. I've been on all different types of teams, as far as like teams that did well and then teams that like barely won and like lost like almost every single game. What about the Patriots for this year? Yeah, I'm a huge Patriots fan, by the way. I'm just not feeling too confident this year as a Patriots fan. With Cam, how do I think they're gonna do? I really do like the signing, but it's just with 8 players, I believe like 8 players opting out in the restart. I don't think they're going to be doing so hot this year. I think they're probably going to be like one of the worst teams in my opinion in the NFL. They'll probably go like 5-11 or 4-12 this year. I think it's going to be just a struggle of a season for the Patriots because they have so many players that opted out in the restart. Now they have a ton of positions up for grabs to fill. Tons of new players on the roster. And nothing really turning over from last season as far as players coming back. There's some of them, but the running back spot is like a major issue there. Sony Michel, he always tends to get hurt. They did sign Lamar Miller, so that's good. Hopefully Lamar Miller can stay healthy. And I'm a huge James White fan. James White's one of my favorite players in the Patriots. Patriots should have a solid defense. It's just offense is just going to be it's going to be nails on chalkboard, I feel like, again. But signing Cam there, he can extend the play. I feel like that could be helpful, though, for the Patriots. I have no clue like what to expect, though. Behind the Arc fan can dunk on an 8-foot hoop. There you go. Hey, welcome in, Jack. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Celtics looking so good here in the second quarter. Able to make adjustments at the end of one. And Brad Stevens, give him credit here. Rallying the seas. When they were down by 14, They looked like they had no life in them until they started getting buckets and stopping Embiid. And the Celtics at one point led this game by 13. They had gone on a 16-3 run to force a Philly timeout at one point, and that's how they took the lead. Wow, Colorado Avalanche leading 7-1. So Joey likes the Nets, no problem, man. I cover basketball here for all different types of teams, for NBA and college basketball. I'm a Celtics fan, big New England sports fan. I'm from Massachusetts. But this channel's out here for all the sports fans in the channel. We have all different types of fans here from all over the place. Yep, some of the Patriots players came to the Lions there. Danny Shelton, Alex putting it out, was a steal. Yeah, it happened that last year too, with the Belichick-Patricia trades that they do. 2 tropical waves. Yeah, I heard that, Vaughn. That could possibly pose a threat or so to like the Gulf of Mexico. I think the first one. Just taking a look, tracking some of them. One of my good friends from college, he's a weather forecaster. He has a page on his website that he puts out like all his hurricane tracks and things like that. Yeah, I'm shocked about that, behind the arc fan, that they haven't played Robert Williams yet. Hopefully he'll be able to get some minutes here in the second half. He's yet to play in this game. They went with Cantor. Cantor struggled. I was scratching my head like the first 2 minutes when Cantor was out there because Embiid was lighting him up. But Cantor, he has just finally been able to find out and figure out how to stop Embiid. And Cantor on the court with the Celtics is a plus 23. That is huge. 3 for 5 from the floor. He hit a wide open 3-point shot. And kudos to Cantor, but I really do hope that we see the Time Lord here in the second half. Yeah, at least Cantor isn't playing as bad as his last game, so yeah, maybe that's Brad Stevens' plan. I really give good kudos here to Brad Stevens. Celtics were down by 13 early, looked like no signs of life they had on the court as well, and then just coming alive. Kemba Walker, great second quarter for him, hitting open jumpers. Hey, welcome back, Bradley. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Definitely Vegas Fix. Got to see. Really would like to see Robert Williams get some more playing time. So, Joey's not interested in this series as much as he's interested in the West games and the Raptors versus Nets in that one. No problem, man. Everybody has, like, their interest in the series as far as, like, different series and stuff like that. Blazers against Lakers. That is the one I'm really interested in. I think that one could go to 7 in my prediction. And I'm going to take the Blazers in that series. I like what the Blazers had to offer yesterday. I'm going to take the Blazers in 7 in the series. And the series is going to be Blazers won the last game, so I feel like the Lakers are going to win tomorrow. And then Game 3, the Blazers will win. So what's going to happen, I feel like, if I had to predict the series? I'm going to predict the Lakers will win the even games, 2, 4, and 6. And the Blazers will win all the odd games, 1, 3, 5, and 7. And that's the series I'm most interested in there, is that we could have an upset in the making. But it's just quite the playoffs we've had so far. The most disappointing team, in my opinion, so far in these playoffs has been the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder were so disappointing yesterday. Complete no-show. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just no-show in that game. Schroeder was way off the mark on a bunch of his shots. The Thunder were not in rhythm throughout the entirety of that game. It was bad. And with no Russell Westbrook out there for the Rockets, I thought going into that game that the Thunder could have had a chance and pulled it off, and no, it wasn't even close. It was a blowout in that one yesterday. Next year, Alex puts out the Lions going to go and get Stephon Gilmore. No chance, man. No chance Bill's giving up that. Yeah, I like to see that as well, behind the arc fan. Like to see some more Romeo Langford out there too. He was out there. He was playing solid defense out there with him. He didn't really do that like as much out there. He did play 9 minutes, but he didn't even take a shot or anything. He was just out there guarding the whole time. Hey, welcome in, Riley. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Riley predicting the Raptors to win the championship. So wide open. I feel like the team that's going to represent the East, in my opinion, is going to be the team that wins the 2 versus 3 series, I think, in the second round. I have the Celtics coming out of this one. I got the Raptors coming out of the series against Brooklyn. And I'm kind of leaning towards the Raptors with their defenders. That's the thing. And the Raptors bench as well, because they've had, like, the younger players off the bench have had, like, massive games for some of them this year. But Celtics with Brad Stevens, every single game here, just keep on impressing me. And what they got to do in the second half, keep on putting that foot on the gas pedal and do not look back. Because this is impressive. If they come away with a victory today, be up 2-0 in a series, in a game that they were shorthanded without Gordon Hayward. I really do think that Miami's going to make the conference finals there. I agree with you, Anthony. Miami is the biggest threat, in my opinion, to beat the Bucks. So I actually have Miami beating the Bucks in the second round. Milwaukee's all out of rhythm. It is all Giannis. Where was Chris Middleton yesterday? Chris Middleton, is he a top 10 player in the NBA? Bleacher Report? No. No, not even close Bleacher Report. He's not a top 10 player in the NBA. Why list him there? So, Chris Middleton, absolute dud yesterday in that game. He's been, like, way off in the restart, too. Brook Lopez, he had a rough game yesterday. And the Bucks just, they aren't playing together. Too many turnovers. Everything goes through Giannis. They don't have, like, a second complementary piece to Giannis on their team, and they're struggling now because of it. And not only do they need a second piece, they need a third piece. They need players to step up. DiVincenzo, Ilyasova, George Hill. Need more players to step up, take big shots, not afraid to take shots. Eric Bledsoe hasn't been taking the big shots, and he's also struggling. Yeah, Raptors got some really good players on the bench, Riley, that have any chance to break out. Terrence Davis, like, he has come out of nowhere this season, had a couple big games. Also, Chris Boucher. I cover one game, and Chris Boucher just went off. Like, the Raptors have done a terrific job developing these players, and Nick Nurse, in my opinion, should be the coach of the year, because he has done a tremendous job with Toronto this year. Yeah, they listed Chris Middleton as a top 10 NBA player. I couldn't believe that. Could not believe that. Chris Middleton just hasn't been able to step up here. Yeah, he was an all-star player. He was pretty good throughout the regular season this year, but when we saw Milwaukee back in March, they kind of, like, trailed off. They trailed off back in March. So, this was right before the restart. I know that Giannis had to sit out games because of the birth of his child, but still, they trailed off a little bit. Yeah, I feel like the Celtics are thinner than the Raptors. This is good. This is really an encouraging first half for the Celtics' depth. They've kind of been like a seesaw as far as their team this season. It is encouraging to see Brad Wanamaker and Enes Kanter producing so far in this game, along with Grant Williams. That is encouraging there by the Celtics, because some of the games this season, they just rely on their entire starting five. And Marcus Smart really needs to get going. That's the thing. I picture that, Riley, but in the second round. That can't happen. That's the second round matchup between the 3 and the 2. So the 2 and the 3 with the Celtics versus Raptors, whoever wins that will take on Miami or Milwaukee most likely, unless Indiana and Orlando come out and pull out shocking upsets there in their series. Would Jadeveon Clowney want to go to the Lions if we offered $17 million there? Maybe, man. We will see. He keeps on turning down money, though. Maybe he's looking for some more. Hey, welcome in, Cody. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thanks so much, man, for loving these streams here, brother. Yes, Cody's been on here as a regular for quite a bit. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. No problem, man. Alright, so we're going to get back here for the third quarter, everybody, of basketball action right now. So we just ended halftime. We get right back over to the third quarter in this one. If you guys are new, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ball into the hands of Tatum. Takes the jumper. That one is up. And Tatum starts out knocking it down right there for Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum has got 20. 67-57. Harris takes the three from the left wing. This one is up. It's no good. Off the top of the backboard. It goes into the net, but they're not going to count it since it hits the top of the backboard. Celtics with the basketball right back. Kemba has it. Bounce pass at the left elbow to Smart. Hands it back over to Kemba. Kemba now dribbles. As he has it at the left elbow. Takes the jumper. Kemba no good. Rattled out. Rebound. Goes over to Richardson. Pushes up the court here for the Sixers as we are back for the second quarter. 1 minute through. Richardson with the basketball. Slides it over left baseline. Thibault passes over to Harris into the key. Oh, a big block by Marcus Smart. But the Sixers going to get it right back. Shake Milton guarded at the right wing by Smart. Milton now dribbles right baseline. Moves it back to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Tice. Shot over Tice. No good. Hit the front rim. Rebound Boston. Celtics looking good to start out. They lead by 10. Marcus Smart dribbling. Moves it back to the right wing, and that pass a little bit wide to Tatum. Tatum tries to save it, and he gets pushed by Thibault. So refs are going to call a foul on Thibault here. Clock will stop with 10:25. Do I think the Suns are going to get a winning record next season? Yes, I do believe so. I think the Phoenix Suns are a playoff team for next season. Yes, I think that series, Riley, can actually go into 7. Celtics and Raptors, I'm feeling 7 in that series. Tatum takes a 3 straight away off the inbound. It's no good. Rebound Philly. Sixers with the basketball. Richardson driving into the key. Underneath Tice. Floats it up. It's no good. Rolls around the rim. Tice with a rebound. Ball into the hands of Jaylen Brown. Hey, welcome in, Yerner. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. I appreciate it. For coming back here. Jaylen Brown driving. Inside. Puts it up, and it's good for 2 by Jaylen Brown. Celtics by 12. Looking good. Shake Milton with the basketball. Guarded here at the top by Kemba. Shake. Dribbles now towards the right elbow. Bounce pass to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Tice. Back in his way. Turnaround jumper. Puts it up. And Joel Embiid gets fouled by Tice. Tice picks up his second foul. And Embiid will go to line shoot 2. Clock will stop with 9:38. Yes, definitely a bright future there. I like the future of Cameron Johnson for the Phoenix Suns. Bright future for the Phoenix Suns there. They will definitely make the playoffs, in my opinion, next year. First one's good by Philly, by Joel Embiid at the free throw line. He is by far the leading scorer in today's game here. As Embiid right now, his numbers look like this. He's got 23 points, along with 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Second free throw coming up in a moment. Oh, when Giannis is missing from the Team Vegas fix, Milwaukee is just a complete struggle. Like, they struggle to hit like 100 points when Giannis is out of the game. Embiid hits his second free throw. He's got 24. Kemba with the basketball for the C's. He dribbles now at the free throw circle. Moves it back. Open Tice. Takes the 3 straight away. It's off the back iron. No good. Rebound Philly. 10-point game. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and thanks so much for stopping by here on Behind the Arc Basketball. This is the first game out of a doubleheader tonight. I'll be covering Clippers, Mavericks later tonight there at the 9 o'clock nightcap game. Philly had the ball driving inside, and they're going to call a foul here by Tice. Clock will stop with 9:14. Tice giving words right now to the official about that one, saying now how he had his hands up just playing defense and non-shooting foul, so Philly's going to get the inbounds. Sixers with the basketball. Milton has it at the top of the key. Bounce pass to Embiid around the perimeter. Hands it out to Richardson. Richardson now has it at the left baseline. Drives inside. He floats it up. It's no good off the back iron. Rebound Brown. Jaylen Brown with the basketball. Burst of speed. Moves it back to an open Marcus Smart. Takes the 3 wide open. It's off the back iron. No good. A rebound goes to Philly. Hey, welcome in, babe. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Get a Philly fan on the channel. No problem, man. I cover play-by-play. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way, but I cover the entire NBA, so all fans from all different teams are welcome here. Also cover college basketball games as well. I'll be covering the doubleheader later tonight. Mavericks taking on the Clippers. Ball is stolen inside the key. Tatum pass over to Smart right there. Smart driving, floats it up, and it's up and good for 2. Man, this chat is ruthless with a couple people in here today. It's been quite the internet people out here today. Marcus Smart hits it. He's going to go to the free throw line as well. Embiid was the one who picked up the foul. (71-59), 8:34 left to go. Third quarter. And Marcus Smart hits it at the free throw line. Celtics up by 13. Philly with the basketball right back. Philly has it at the top of the free throw circle. Milton moves it over to Thibault, takes a three, no good, rattled out. They get the offensive rebound. Harris puts it up, no good. Off the side of the rim, Tobias Harris had an easy look right there and couldn't get it. Jason Tatum's been the player of the game so far for the Celtics. Embiid for the Sixers. Tatum, bounce pass, finds Kemba. Oh, Embiid with a massive block on Kemba. Kemba's been close, though. Kemba was the player of the second quarter, but Jason Tatum's been the player of the game as Tatum comes up with a steal pass to an all-alone Jaylen Brown. A windmill dunk right there and throws it down as Jason Tatum strips Philly into the lane and just doing a highlight reel dunks as Jaylen Brown. Nobody came back on defense on a 2-on-0 and threw it down. 74-59. Timeout taken here in the court by Philly. Celtics with no Gordon Hayward, looking strong so far in this one. Second quarter and beyond, they have been on fire. So we're going to go to a timeout with 7:53 left to go. How many games do I have? Lakers versus Bucks, which is going to be the finals matchup guaranteed. I don't have both of those teams in the finals. I have the Lakers out of the first round against the Blazers in 7, and I've got the Bucks out of the second round against Miami. So that's what I have for my prediction. I don't have those two teams making the finals at all for my prediction. Yes, I do believe Tyler Hero is going to be a franchise player for Miami. I love that dude. Tyler Hero's got such a high ceiling coming up. I feel like he's going to be improving and improving throughout the course of his career. And he is one of the youngest players in the NBA. What a dunk by Jaylen Brown. Just Jason Tatum strips Philly of the basketball, just chucks the pass up the court with one hand, and Jaylen Brown, windmill dunk, slams it down. Justin here, my man. Welcome back in here, brother. Bleeding Green here. If you guys are new on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe here. Everyone, Celtics Nation. By the way, I'm a Celtics fan as well. I cover the entire NBA, by the way. So if you guys are a Philly fan, if you're a fan from another team, I'll be covering Clippers, Mavericks later tonight. No problem here. All fans are welcome, no matter who you root for. We have all different types of fans here out on the channel, and that's what makes this channel great on Behind Eric Basketball. Definitely feeling a Blazers push into 7 against the Lakers there. I don't feel a Blazers sweep though, like Charles Barkley does. I don't feel that. I don't think that could possibly happen, but you never know, honestly. What's my finals predictions? I'm gonna predict Clippers and Raptors in the finals. I'm gonna say the Celtics Raptors game in the second round is gonna go into 7, but Raptors have just too many good defenders. I feel like it's going to be such a close game. Could come down to the final shot. But I feel like I'm just going to take the Raptors bench for that one. It's going to be a little bit tougher, I feel like, without Gordon Hayward. Player of the game for this one, Jason Tatum for sure for the Celtics. 20 points right now. He is the player of the game. Kemba Walker and Jaylen Brown, they are close to him. Kemba Walker with 15, Jaylen Brown with 15 as well. And Enes Kanter, kudos to his defense on Joel Embiid there in the second quarter, as Enes Kanter is a plus 23 on the court with 7 points and 7 rebounds off the bench. As far as the Sixers, Joel Embiid has got 24 and 8 rebounds, but he needs his teammates to step up, and Tobias Harris is just missing open shots constantly, and that's not going to help out Philly. Harris, 7 points, 3 for 12 from the floor, in 25 minutes on the court, and it is rough there, scoring-wise today. Yes, Tyler Hero, a definite stud, man. He can shoot the 3, he can hit free throws. He is going to have such a bright future for Miami there for Tyler Hero. I love the kid. And he is one of the youngest players in the NBA, and I cannot wait for him to keep on taking a jump here in the future. I feel like it's going to be a close series. Like, you can basically just, you can toss a coin up and predict that one. Like, that's how close it's going to be, honestly. Philly, after the timeout, going to throw it up, and Thibault jams it down with a two-handed flush, 74-61. What if you said you're a Charlotte Hornets fan? No problem. We have Charlotte Hornets fans here on the channel, I think. I think Harry is a Charlotte Hornets fan because he's a UNC fan. They have it at the left baseline. Pass over to Tyson. The post. Tyson couldn't finish. Tips it up, and he gets his tip in. Up and in for 2 for the Celtics by Daniel Tice. Boston up by 15 as we approach 7 minutes remaining. Wow, JB thinks Celtics beating the Raptors 4-1. Celtics do have the matchup, though. I think. But the Raptors, I feel like, have like the deeper team in my opinion. They have defenders there, but the Celtics with that type of matchup, I think they could do well. Jaylen Brown wide open, left corner three. That is too easy in transition. They sink it from the perimeter, and this is all Boston right now, 79-61. Loving this, dominating 16-4 run, 5.5 minutes in these last 5.5 minutes on that 16-4 run. Hey, Yaz D, welcome in here, brother. Thanks so much for stopping by. Pass inside of Philly, turnaround jumper, and Embiid in the key, and he sinks it for 2. Yeah, they were down, man. They were down by 14. And then Brad Stevens rallied his troops together after the timeout. They were on a 16-3 run, and they just dominated that second quarter. And here they are once again. Kemba, dribble drive, gets behind the defense, lays it up and in for 2 by Kemba, and he gets fouled as well from behind. So Kemba is going to go to the free throw line and shoot 1. What a game. Scary Terry's on Charlotte there, Joey. So Terry Rozier. Western Conference Final, I'm going to go with Clippers and Rockets. In the Western Conference Final. Kawhi are predicting Clippers versus Bucks in the final, and he predicts Clippers in 7. 81-63 now. Kemba's going to shoot 1 at the free throw line. Jason Tatum checking out of the game right now. Grant Williams will come into the game here for Tatum. Definitely. Whoever has the defense around the perimeter. Stopping the 3 ball is going to be the key. As far as we go throughout these series, and Boston just keeps on hitting threes with a ton of separation. The free throw is good, 82-63. Approaching 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Philly with the basketball. They have it at the top here. Into the hands of Horford. Horford guarded by Grant Williams. Moves it back out to Richardson. Pass over to Embiid. And Embiid gets fouled from behind. Marcus Smart picks up the foul. 5:54 as the clock will stop. Celtics-Lakers, 10 outputs out here. Celtics and gonna win it in 6. Hopefully, my man. I hope so. Really praying for the Celtics to get their 18th title. Harris with the basketball off the inbounds. As Philly will get it back. 5:50 left to go in the third. Milton passes over to Embiid. Shot fake here. Cantor back into the game. Guards Embiid, and Embiid, it hit the front rim. Rolled around the rim and in. So we got the lucky bounce to fall there by Joel Embiid. Celtics still with a comfortable lead, up by 17. Boston has it at the left wing. Grant Williams moves it over to Cantor. Cantor at the free throw circle. Cantor pass to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown now at the left elbow. Looking to pass it. And he's going to back his way inside the post. Turnaround jumper. No good. Hit the front rim, but the ball deflected. And it goes into the hands of Marcus Smart. Back over to Kemba. Bounce pass here to Cantor. Cantor working on Embiid. Left baseline. Cantor up and under. Couldn't finish. Horford comes up with the boards. Philly with the basketball. 5:10 left to go third quarter. Sixers have it. They dribble at the right baseline. Richardson having the ball, double teamed. Josh Richardson with 5 minutes remaining. Slides it out to Horford. Moves it over to the left wing. Milton pass over into the hands of Harris, who's had a rough game. Who passes now at the left baseline to Embiid. He's backing his way here. Indeed. They move it back out to the perimeter. 3 taken by Harris, and he is cold off the mark. No good. What a game here by the Celtics. Brad Stevens, the legend, putting together this lineup today. Brown swings it over wide open. Grant Williams, baby. Sinking the triple. Philly giving up defensively, and the Celtics got the largest lead tonight by 20. 12 triples made, and they are locking down the perimeter. 3 for 14. The Sixers are shooting from behind the arc. Jaylen Brown just drove straight inside, dished it out to a wide open Grant Williams just a moment ago. All alone. Nobody even close. Put the fire out here at get the fire department out here, because the Celtics are raining down threes as of late. They lead by 20. Philly just turned it over as well. Boston with the basketball. Kemba dribbles left baseline. This team is deadly around the wings. Kemba has it, working on Harris, driving inside the key, floats it up, and he gets fouled. And Kemba Walker is going to go to the free throw line, shoot 2. If you guys are new on the channel, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much for stopping by here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Grant Williams, you know it's going to be a good game when he is dropping down the triples here. And yes, that is his second three-point shot that he has made today by Grant Williams. Perfect 2 for 2, 8 points off the bench, plus 14 on the court in 14 minutes. Phenomenal by Grant Williams. As Kemba will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Yeah, it looks really thin right now for Philly as far as this game to come back. Probability really thin right now. Kemba going to shoot 2 with 4:05 remaining. Hey, thanks so much, Dakota, for stopping by, brother. Really do appreciate it. Kemba, first free throw, no good. Missed it. Second free throw, this one's up, and this one is good. Actually, both. Yeah, he sunk down the second one as well. So 87-65 the score. TNT. When I was taking a look at the stats, they put the score. They had a delay in it for just a moment, so it's actually 87-65. Yeah, I would agree there, Yazdi. It can go either way. I feel a Game 7 there between the Celtics and the Raptors. It can go by a coin flip, basically. Like, who you got in that series. And whoever wins that series, in my opinion, that's the team that's going to represent the East in the finals. Philly is fouled. Going to go to the line here. It's Embiid at the free throw line. First one's up, first one's good. 87-66 the score. Yes, players stepping up here, JB. And that's the big thing. With no Gordon Hayward on the court, kind of like opens up the floor for more shots to be taken there by the trio. Tatum, Brown, and Kemba. And they are doing that today. Tatum 7 for 11 shooting. Jalen 6 for 11. And then Kemba is 7 for 14. Kind of opens up the court to them. And the bench has done a tremendous job as well. Boston's bench with 20 bench points as far as the games today. Second free throw. That one's up and good by Embiid. Boston had the basketball in the post. Cantor couldn't finish, though. Rebound Philly. Philly driving into the lane. Richardson gets bumped and fouled. Looks like Grant Williams will be the one who picks up the foul. Clock stops with 3:27. Grant Williams getting some minutes here. Late in action here in this one. So this is good to see. Getting taste of the playoff experience for the rookie from Tennessee. Grant Williams out there. 14 minutes, 8 points, 5 rebounds. Hey, welcome back in, Kevin. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Yeah, Sixers were up by 14, dude. This looked like a one-sided affair in the first quarter. And then after the timeout, Brad Stevens just rallied his troops. Whatever he said during that first timeout, Celtics just lit a fire underneath them. They went on a 16-3 run, and they've never looked back in this game right now. First shot good at the free throw line by Richardson. If you're playing this well, blowing out the Sixers with no Gordon Hayward, things are special here for the Celtics, and you got it right now. Embiid is on the bench. Frustration for Philly. This is frustrating if you're a Philly fan, because all this season, it was looking like Philly had the opportunity to possibly go to the Eastern Conference Finals, and the lineups just aren't gelling together. Second free throw good right there at the line. Celtics by 18. 3:15 remaining third quarter. Ball into the hands of Tatum. Tatum dribbles now at the top. Now he dribbles inside, swings it back out to the right wing. Kemba gonna take a three, hit the front rim, no good. Ball deflected out of bounds as it's touched from behind by Romeo Langford for the Celtics. So Philly's gonna get it right back. Hey, welcome in, Nick Zone. Thanks so much, brother, for stopping by. Hope all is well here. Yeah, if this game's like a 30-point blowout, David, very well we could see Taco in this one. Lob to the left baseline. This looks like the game back on February 1st between the two teams right now. Besides the Philly lead that they took early on, other than that, Boston is a commanding lead in this one. Hey, thanks so much, Kevin, for the 2K here. I appreciate it, man. Indeed, we are on the road to 3K here, folks. We have a timeout on the court right now, but we're going to get back to action in just a matter of moments. If you're new on the channel, don't forget, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams here as I cover play-by-play and behind-the-arc basketball. Joel Embiid carrying Philly, but Philly just needs a bunch of players to step up if they want to make like a monster comeback, which doesn't look like it's going to be happening anytime soon. 30 points by Embiid, 9 rebounds by him, 10 for 18 from the floor. Massive struggles here by Tobias Harris. He has got 7 points, 3 for 13 shooting, and it's just a rough performance by him today. And then 16 by Richardson, 10 by Melton. As far as the Celtics, 20 points by Jason Tatum. Kemba Walker heating up with 20 points as he struggled in the first quarter, second quarter, and beyond. Kemba getting hot. And when these three go off, it is tough to stop the Celtics. Passing, passing, passing. They got 13 assists, 20-plus assists, and that would be a great game there, most likely for the Celtics. They got 13 total assists, but Kemba with 20, Tatum with 20. Tatum's hit down 5 triples. And Jaylen Brown right behind those two with 18. Phenomenal from the 3 wings today. They can light the torch and make sure to call in the fire department to put out the flame, because the Celtics have done it on the perimeter 12 times today. 12 for 29 from behind the arc. In stopping Philly, they are shooting the ball rough from the perimeter from 3 for 14 from 3-point range. Yeah, I'm going to take the Rockets over the Thunder in that series there. So I would take the Rockets over the Thunder. I will predict 6 in the series for Houston. But as far as a disappointing team so far in the playoffs, in that one game, that's the Oklahoma City Thunder. No Russell Westbrook for Houston, and you come out flat like that for the Thunder. That is inexcusable from yesterday's game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had a terrible game. And also Dennis Schroeder, he was way off in yesterday's game. Yeah, Embiid looks gassed. He looked gassed on Monday as well. Frustration, just all around. So Nick Zone, last time he was on, it was at 1.8K. I appreciate it, my man, for coming back here. Now I'm at 2K, and we keep on rolling. Thanks so much, man. Really do appreciate it, brother. Vaughn's girlfriend's birthday. Oh, she's a year younger than me. May 27, 1996. Alright, there you go, man. Celtics winning Game 7 in the Raptors. Single OT, 113-110 against the Raptors there. That would be a crazy game to call. That would be incredible, man. Tendau, if that happens. It can go either way, in my opinion. The flip of a coin in that series. I'm feeling 7 between those two. I am feeling 7. Put me in a 7-game series to call that one. And I will give you guys all I got to cover those two teams. Yeah, Jaylen had a monster windmill dunk early in this game. That was insane, Riley, as we're going to get right back after this timeout. 87-69. All Celtics here. Celtics in the third quarter outgaining Philly 22-13 currently. That was a monster windmill jam off the pass from Tatum earlier on. Highlight reel dunk. Yeah, really pleased, man. I am shocked about this one. I thought that Philly would have a chance in this game with no Gordon Hayward. Brad Stevens, the legend, putting a lineup together with one day without Hayward and doing this, it is phenomenal. Like, it is phenomenal. Philly got fouled right before a break, so they're at the free throw line shooting 2. First one's up, first one's through by Korkmaz. We haven't seen much of Korkmaz today. He is a 3-point threat for Philly. Boston's also in the bonus as well. Korkmaz, second free throw, he missed it. He was fouled from the perimeter, so he's going to shoot a third one. Third free throw coming up. Korkmaz, no good. He's 1 for 3 that trip at the line. Rebound Celtics. Grant Williams coming up with a board. Hands it off to Kemba. Kemba now dribbles past half court. 2:45 left to go in the third quarter. Kemba has it. Top of the key, swings over to Tatum. Tatum at the right wing perimeter. Dribble, drive inside. Try to dish it out to the left corner. Ball deflected out of bounds, though, by Harris here, Philly, as the Celtics will get it back underneath. 2:40 remaining with 11 on the shot clock. Yeah, the chemistry's been awful here for Philly this season between Embiid and Horford. They just can't play together when in the lineup together. Celtics will inbound. They do, but there's contact in the inbound. Grant Williams soared up to grab the basketball with Josh Richardson around in the area, and Alec Burks is going to be the one called for the foul as well. That was, yeah, Richardson and Burks was in the area. Burks is the one who bumped into Williams and fouled him. What's my prediction for the Lakers-Blazers series? I'm going to go Blazers in 7 over the Lakers there. I feel like it's going to go back and forth, back and forth. I'm taking the Blazers in games 3, 5, and 7. I'm taking the Lakers in the even games 2, 4, and 6. But I feel like the difference is going to be 3-point shots. And the Lakers right now are not proving it. They are the worst team out of 22 teams in the bubble shooting percentage with 3-point shots. I came across the stat is that the Lakers are currently dead last out of all 22 teams in the bubble, behind the Washington Wizards even, when they were in the bubble. The free throw is good at the line by the Celtics. Philly, with the basketball, they're going to pass in the key, catch and shoot jumper. It's up and good for 2. Celtics have it right back. 2:10 left to go, third quarter. Boston basketball. Jason Tatum has it. Dribbles towards the left wing. Tatum swings it back out to the top. 3. Up in the air. Got it. Oh, baby. The rookie from Indiana, Romeo Langford, hits down the triple. And the Celtics up by 19. 1:55 left to go in the third. You got to know that when Romeo Langford's getting some points, it's going to be a good day for the Celtics. Philly with the basketball now, dribbling. Burks driving inside, and Kemba almost had it for a moment. The ball deflected up in the air, is taken away by the Celtics. Here they go, steal. 3-on-2 fast break. Boston passes right corner three. Up in the air, Tatum. Got it! Jason Tatum knocks down the triple. Transition offense, spreading the court. It is what makes the Celtics sweet. That is what they do best. Jason Tatum leading the way with 23 for the C's. Philly with the basketball going inside the key. Harris puts it up. He gets bumped and fouled by Langford as Harris is going to shoot 2 at the line. Gordon Hayward is out for 4 weeks. So Gordon Hayward is out for 4 weeks due to that right ankle sprain. And the Celtics still firing in all cylinders. First quarter was rough, but after that, this team just came together. Rolling and getting better throughout their time in the court. First free throw is good by Tobias Harris. 94-73. I am shocked that this is a blowout. I honestly thought it'd be a close game. Man. Oh, wow. Game number 1 could be on your birthday there for the second round. That's awesome, Tendal. I appreciate Tendal for sticking around in the chat, man. Awesome to have you on board here, brother. Second free throw, good by Harris at the free throw line. Indeed, man. No Hayward, no problem. I am shocked right now by how well the Celtics are playing. Red hot. Tatum dribbles now at the left elbow. Driving inside. Where was the defense by Philly as Tatum just takes it to the bucket all alone, lays it up and in for 2 right there behind the defense. Boston by 22. Philly with the basketball. Harris, dribble drive. Inside, looking to pass it back out, he does. To the left corner, into the hands of Korkmaz. He takes the 3, flat-footed, it's no good, tipped around. Ball deflected up in the air, rebound Celtics. Kemba passes up here to Tatum. Tatum dribbles at the right corner perimeter, guarded here by Burks. Tatum, 35 seconds left to go. Step back 3, over Burks, into the air, no good off the mark, rebound Korkmaz. Philly shooting these shots, and they are flat-footed with some of them right now. Not playing with energy. Philly moves it out to the right corner. And a quick foul picked up here by Grant Williams with 26.5 remaining. What do I predict tomorrow? Rockets Thunder with that game tomorrow. I'm still going to go Rockets in that game tomorrow. Until the Thunder can prove to me something, I'm going to go Rockets. I had predicted Rockets in the series by 6. But that was a complete no-show yesterday by OKC. Yes, indeed, Vegas Fix. Bright future here for Romeo Langford for the Celtics. He can defend. He can hit shots like that. He's going to be good for the future. First free throw, good by Harris at the line. Second free throw, no good, rattled out. And guess who? Romeo Langford coming up with a board. Definitely going to stay healthy for Romeo Langford, but if he can, huge help for the future. Langford has it. Joel's back out. 14 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Celtics have it at the edge of the NBA logo. 3-second differential. Shot clock and game clock. Kemba dribbles now. Inside 2 on the shot clock. Jumper takes it. Makes it by Kemba at the right elbow there with a step back. Boston with 98 on the board, looking smooth. 98-75. Philly takes the 3 at the horn. It's no good. It's an air ball by Alec Burks. And we end the third quarter, and this game is all Celtics. 98-75. What a tale here of the last 2 quarters in this one. Boston just phenomenal, man. Incredible what they are doing tonight. Putting on a clinic. Absolute show. Wow. They definitely on the pace here, 120 plus tonight, Cody. What a game. Kemba with a major step back at the right elbow and he knocked it down. Let's take a look at this right now. Box score. Celtics firing on all cylinders. Always great when you got your 3 wings out here with 18 plus combining for each in this game. Jason Tatum leading the way. He's got 25 for the superstar. 6 for 9 from the perimeter. Kemba Walker, 22 points. And also Jaylen Brown with 18 points. Kemba Walker struggled from the outside. He's 1 for 6 shooting the 3 ball. But inside, that is where he's doing damage. At the top of the free throw circle on the right and left elbows in this game today here by Kemba Walker. Doing damage. 8 for 16 on the court. Not having Gordon Hayward, though, I feel like it might have just opened up the court for more shots to be taken here. And that's what's happening between the trio. Tatum, 9 for 15. Kemba, 8 for 16. And Jaylen Brown, 6 for 11 right now. And good to see that the bench is coming alive also. Grant Williams, 9 points. Perfect. 2 for 2 from downtown. 7 points by Enes Kanter. 5 by Wanamaker, and 3 by Romeo Langford off a 3 that he hit straight away from the top of the key. This is great to see here. Combining right now on this one, that would be 24 points off the bench by the Celtics. Finally showing some bench points right there with life off the bench, which is great. Yeah, I agree with you, Cody. They're going to be talking how bad the Lakers are, just how disappointing, because they can't hit a 3. Damian Lillard knocked down 6 3-point shots yesterday. The Lakers as a team made 5 3-point shots. That is a problem. That's a problem when you make 5 3-point shots in the game. The problem tonight is Philadelphia's 3-point shooting. 3 for 15. That is a major issue when you shoot the ball 20% from the 3-point line. Celtics on fire from the perimeter. 14 for 32. They are 43.8% here from the perimeter. Hey, welcome in, Young Wavo. Thanks so much for finding my channel, man. I appreciate it. Right now, we're just on the timeout. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell if you'd like to be notified as well for future live play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball. And I will be back after this game. I'll be covering Mavericks versus Clippers, so feel free to stop them by if you guys would like to join me for that one as well. Indeed, dude. Dame is unreal, man. Total takeover in these playoffs. Dame is on a mission, proving out stuff. He is on an absolute mission. So here we go, getting ready for the fourth quarter right after the timeout. Yeah, Philly is the underdog in this game. They were coming in as the 4.5-point underdog. Hey, welcome back, L. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by once again. He changed his name. It used to be AE, now it's L. Quite an interesting name here. Oh, Malcolm Plug, he changed his name over to Young Wavo. Thanks so much for the update there, bud. I appreciate it. So now it's Young Wavo, which I can see because he's got the purple profile indicator there. Yes, I cover Lakers Blazers. That's really odd. It never showed up on your phone. That's odd, man. Yeah, I covered it. We had over like 100 people in the chat from yesterday's game. It's really odd why it didn't cover up. 98-75 the score. Celtics with the basketball going to take a 3. It's no good off the mark by Marcus Smart, by Enes Kanter. Able to get the offensive rebound, and Kanter put back up and in for 2, and the Celtics were triple digits. 100-75. Let's go. Enes Kanter with 9. This is just so encouraging right now. Philly with the ball going to take a jumper. It's up and good for 2 by Embiid. It has literally been all Embiid today. Like, nobody else has been able to step up for Philly, and that is frustrating for Embiid. He looks gassed out there as well. Celtics with it. Tatum at the left wing. 11:15 remaining. Kanter sets the pick. Tatum goes around it. Tatum now dribbling. Takes the jumper. Free throw circle. J. No good. Kanter coming up with a big rebound. And Joel Embiid bumps him and picks up the foul as the clock will stop with 11:10 remaining. Celtics by 23. What a clinic today by Boston. And Enes Kanter will go to the free throw line, shoot 2, as he is 1 point away from scoring 10 here off the bench today. He's currently got 9 for Kanter. Kanter with 2 free throws. First one no good, missed it. Boston gonna get the dub tonight, looks like. Doing this for Gordon Hayward. Rallying, rallying, rallying. And that is heart here by the Celtics. Second free throw, no good off the back iron. Rebound, Philly. Sixers with the basketball at the top of the key right now. Dribbles at the right elbow. Bounce pass to the right corner. Shake Milton going to take a 3. It's up and it's good. It was right over Brad Wanamaker. So Brad is into the game currently. It's a 20-point game. 10:50 remaining. Tatum now with the basketball. Tatum dribbles right past Milton. Bursts of speed. Dribble drive inside. Oh, dishes out to Wanamaker. Passes to the top. Takes a 3 straight away. Marcus Smart, no good. Tipped around. Ball, fight for the rebound. It's going to be a foul picked up. Looks like it's by Kanter on an offensive rebounding foul for the Celtics. So the ball is going to go right back over to Philly. Oh, yeah, man. Uncle Pizzle. Celtics with triple digits. Holding Philly to 80. Dude, this is legit right now. As far as the Celtics doing this, I am shocked. Brad Stevens, kudos out to him for putting together this lineup today. Philly missed the first shot, ton of contact in the paint, and there's going to be a foul. Underneath, it's going to be a rebound. Looks like a rebounding foul coming up, and it's going to be, it's going to be goaltend, they say, coming in late. It's going to be a goaltend by Marcus Smart. So ball goes right back over to Boston. 10:25 left to go for fourth quarter here. Wanamaker moves it over to Tatum. Tatum, open three, takes it. No good that time. He's had a couple good looks here recently. They just haven't been able to make it fall. Philly with it right back. They have it at the left baseline dribbling. Guarded by Tatum. That's Shake Milton. Shake Milton around the perimeter with the ball. Bounce pass into the hands of Embiid. Guarded by Cantor. Embiid has it the left elbow. Shot fake. Jumper. Takes it. No good off the back iron. Good defense. Cantor. And coming up with the rebounds, Brad Wanamaker for the Celtics. Brad has it now at the left wing perimeter. Brad dribbles top of the key. 9:50 remains. Swings it over to Tatum. Tatum here at the right wing perimeter. Tatum now dribbling right baseline on Embiid. Tatum now guarded by Milton. Tatum now back in his way. Inside. Step back jumper. Got it. Oh, Jason Tatum, baby. Nice jumper right there as he knocks it down. 102-82 by Tatum. Looking like fire tonight here once again. 20-point lead. Philly off the cut inside. Al Horford puts it up and in for two for the Sixers. Just haven't really been seeing much creativeness with this offense for Philly tonight. As far as spreading around the basketball, Williams moves it over to a wide open Tatum. Takes another three. Sinks it, baby. Oh, man. Jason Tatum knocking down those triples tonight. Let's go. 9:11 left to go in the fourth quarter. All Celtics, smash the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on the notification bell if you guys are new on the channel. As I cover play-by-play here, basketball on Behind the Arc Basketball. Playing for the legend tonight. They must have saw they got my Paul Pierce jersey out here, hanging it up. Playing for the legend tonight. No Gordon Hayward, no problem for the C's in this one. Knocking down 15 triples from the perimeter. 40% from three-point range, and Jason Tatum on fire here. 30 points. Nobody can stop him, dude. 7 for 11 from the perimeter. Look at this offense for the Celtics. Spreading it out. Pass, pass, pass around the perimeter. Going inside. Dish to a wide-open man outside. And Philly just leaving a lot of holes open there for the Celtics just to light it up from the court right now. It's all Celtics up by 21. Man, what a game. This is a clinic here. Clinic by the Celtics. Like one of the best games I've seen in a while by just a roster without no Gordon Hayward. But no problem here. The three wings stepping up in a big way. Tatum with 30. Kemba with 22. Kemba struggled in the first quarter but came alive throughout the remainder of it. Jaylen Brown with 18. And give kudos here to also off the bench, Enes Kanter, 9 points, 9 rebounds. Flirting with a double-double right now for Enes Kanter. That is unheard of for him this season. 9 points by the rookie from Tennessee, Grant Williams. He's got 6 rebounds. Players stepping up in a big way in this one for sure. Philly had it early on, man. 14 points they were up in the early stages by Philly. And it looked like the Celtics came out flat, no energy, could not guard Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid has put Philly on his back today, but he cannot do it himself. Embiid with 32 and 10 rebounds. The rest of his team just non-existent. Richardson with 18. 10 by Harris, but Harris is just missing a ton of shots. 3 for 14 from the floor. When you take 10, only have 10 points in 33 minutes, there's a problem there for Tobias Harris. And he's the second option now with no Ben Simmons. And it has been rough here once again for Tobias Harris. 13 points by Shake Milton. Shake's shooting the ball efficient. He's 5 for 7. And as far as the bench, non-existent here for Philly today. Bench scoring-wise. They only have 9 points off the bench today by the Sixers compared to Boston's bench, as they have got 26 points off the bench today by Boston. So that's the bench totals so far in this one. Let's go, everybody. Smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Big thank you all for stopping on by. I'll be live later tonight from Mavericks versus Clippers right after this one, so feel free to stop on board for that game. Boston, Massachusetts, USA, represent. Thanks so much for a rep for being a part here on the channel for BMU, Boston, Massachusetts, represent. Bay State going and representing the Bay State here, representing New England, the Boston Celtics. On fire. I was not either behind the arc fan. I thought, in my opinion, coming into this game, I thought that this would be Philly's best chance to win this game without Gordon Hayward. Oh boy, was I wrong. I was so wrong about that. I actually predicted that Philly would win this game by 6. Instead, it's all Celtics in this game. I predicted Celtics in the series in 5. Celtics could go in the series, and it's looking more like in the Celtics' favor to sweep this series right now by how they played throughout these last game and then this game. Just improvement-wise, incredible. 105-84. We're back from timeout. Sixers with the basketball. 9 minutes remain. Bounce pass to the right baseline. It's into the hands of Burks. Burks guarded by Langford. Burks dribbles at the perimeter. Now dribble drives right baseline. Try to pass behind him. Terrible pass. Stolen. 2-on-1 Celtics. Smart. Passes. Going up in the lane. A layup goes down by Brad Wanamaker for 2. They will make you pay all the time. Miscues, miscues, miscues. Alec Burks trying to be too fancy with himself. Passing the ball behind his back in a 21-point deficit. What are you doing, Philly? Sixers with the ball. Pass inside. Backing his way, Harris. Moves it back to the right corner. And the foul picked up here by Wanamaker. Stops the clock with 8:32. We have 8 minutes, 32 seconds remaining, and Celtics just all over Philly in this one. Wow. I agree, behind the arc fans. Should have kept Jimmy Butler. Look at what Miami's doing. Miami has a great chance to come out of that series against Indiana, move on to the second round, possibly upset the Bucks, and then go to the Eastern Conference Finals. They have a great road there for the Heat to do that. If Milwaukee just keeps on stinking and struggling like that in games. First free throw, no good at the line by Tobias Harris. It is a rough performance today at the line with some of these free throws by Philly as well. Second free throw, that one's up and good. Boston with the basketball. Smart moves it over to Wanamaker. Floater. Actually, it's going to be into the hands of Cantor. Cantor underneath, and he gets bumped and fouled. And Enes Kanter shaking out his elbow right there as he got bumped and fouled. Able to be okay, though, playing with the pain. As Cantor will go shoot 2 at the line. Hey, Edwin, welcome back here, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by, brother. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough series, man. It can honestly go either way. Welcome in here to Worthington. We got 8:23 remaining left to go. Enes Kanter, first free throw, he missed it. 21 for 27 tonight at the line by the Sixers. Celtics are 17 for 23. So both of these teams shooting the ball similar, 77.8% at the line. Big difference, 3-point shots. Cantor, second free throw, it's up and through. 108-85, 23-point Celtics lead. Bounce pass in the key to a cutter. And Harris puts it up and in for 2 for Philly. Yep, Vegas Vic's the Boston sports fan fanatic. There you go, my man. Represent the Ocean State there, my man. 108-87. What a game here tonight by the Celtics, putting on a clinic. Tatum dribbling, step back 3, right corner, it's up. Baby, he cannot miss. Jason Tatum sinks down the triple from the perimeter, and this is all Celtics all throughout this game. Second quarter and beyond. Tatum with 33. 8 for 12 from 3-point range. Dude, this kid is legit. The talk that Jason Tatum is going to be a top 10 player at the end of these NBA playoffs here, once it ends in October, that will be the talk here for sure. Jason Tatum will be the talk of a top 10 player in the NBA when we start October. Free throws at the line as Philly was bumped and fouled. First one's here at the line. Shake Milton missed it. Celtics in 4. I predicted Celtics in 5, but if they keep on playing like this, it could possibly very well be a Celtics sweep, Edwin. It looks more likely after this game. I am shocked. I thought that Philly honestly had a chance in this one. Was I wrong. 7:35 remaining. Celtics basketball. Milton hit his second one. Marcus Smart has the top of the key. Moves it over to Tatum. Tatum looking for more. He is hungry. Dribbling left wing perimeter. Passes over to the left corner. Langford gets the basketball. It's deflected. Langford. Dribble drive. Inside. Moves in the key. The ball gets deflected. Tipped up. And the Sixers going to get the steal out of it. There was also a bump in the fall from behind as well. It looks like it's a Celtics fall as the clock will stop now with 7:18. Oh, indeed, Al. Tatum proving the haters wrong. He is going to be on a list of top 10 players in the NBA when we get into October. At the end of this season. We'll be talking about him. Tatum takeover, and he has a chance here. I very, very well think that Tatum is going to win a title during his career with Boston. I think he's going to win one with the Celtics with Jason Tatum on the team. Both of them, Tatum and Brown. They have it at the right baseline here. Embiid backing his way inside the post. Embiid turnaround jumper over Cantor. Rolls around the rim. It's no good. Good defense by the Celtics. They got the rebound, though, but the ball hit the baseline as Brad Wanamaker let it touch the baseline, so Philly's going to get it right back. For sure, JB. Definitely, man, when he put on the muscle mass. Cantor checking out of the game right now for the Celtics. Everything that Tatum has done here in the offseason, it has been just a key moment towards getting him to the playoffs right now, and it is showing. And also Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, after last year's second-round exit for the Celtics against the Bucks in the playoffs, Jaylen Brown, he was back at the gym the next day, shooting, improving on his game. There was so much that Jaylen Brown feel that he needed to improve, and look at him this season. It totally makes sense what has happened. Jaylen Brown has exploded this season for the Celtics, and his work has for sure paid off. Philly here at the line shooting 2. First one by Embiid is up and through, 111-89. What a statement today by the Celtics, though. All you have to do is close it out right now. Second free throw coming up by Embiid. That one's up and through. Final 6:51 remaining. Philly with 90 on the scoreboard. Celtics with the basketball coming up. If you guys are new on the channel, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for stopping by here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Embiid with 34, but the rest of the team has just struggled today. Kemba dishes out to the left corner. Jaylen Brown dribbles left baseline. He tried to slam it down, but no. The ball was up in the air, hit the back iron, got his own rebound though. Jaylen has it, working on Embiid. 3 in the air, hit the side of the rim, gets another offensive rebound. Brown puts it up, gets fouled from behind. And Jaylen Brown's going to shoot 2 here at the free throw line. 6:31 left to go in the fourth quarter. And Brown shooting 2 here. JB an All-Star next season? I would say yes there, Edwin. Yes to Jaylen Brown making the All-Star team. Also, I would go with Zach LaVine as an All-Star next year. He is low-key just a solid player for Chicago. Chicago, I feel like has like an opportunity to possibly sneak into the playoffs next year. I think Chicago has a shot to make the playoffs next year. Jaylen Brown at the line. First one's up and through. Joel Embiid, he's going to take a seat on the benches. He is looking frustrated right now. Hands over his face. Looking gassed at the moment. Second free throw. That one's up and good. Yeah, Embiid is... It looks depressing out there on the bench right now for Embiid in this one. Celtics by 23. That is a bad shot taken way off the mark by Shake Milton for Philly. Ball deflected out of bounds. And the clock will stop with 6:21. Definitely got to get the playoff bench in here. I think it's a little bit... You don't want to blow a 23-point lead right now. I'd say bring it down to like 4 minutes. So let the clock roll down for like another 2:20 behind the arc fan, and then get the bench out there. So give them like the final 4 minutes. They keep on being up by this. Just to be comfortable. 6:15 remaining. Celtics with the basketball. The ball went out of bounds by Philly. Brad Wanamaker with it. Brad swings it over into the hands of Smart, floats it up. Robert Williams III into the game for the first time today for the Time Lord, but tried to get the alley-oop, couldn't get it though. Ball was deflected midair. Philly gets the basketball off the steal. Philly has it now at the right wing perimeter. Burks takes the jumper over Williams. No good off the back iron. Ball tipped around. And the rebound for the Celtics. If you guys are new on the channel, spike the thumbs up. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back later tonight for the doubleheader. Clippers versus Mavericks. A 3 taken from the perimeter. Marcus Smart sinks it down right there with another triple. Get the fire department out here to put out the flame, everybody, because the Celtics are putting on an absolute triple clinic tonight in this one. 116-90. I am loving this, guys. What a game. Oh, yeah, for sure, Jose. So impressed by the Celtics. So happy, man. Dude, this is incredible. Wow. The Sixers, it is just Embiid. That is it. Embiid with 34. For the Celtics, it is great when you have 5 players now in double-digit points. 33 by Tatum, 22 by Kemba, 20 by Jaylen Brown, 10 by Enes Kanter off the bench. Enes Kanter, all he needs is 1 more rebound, and Enes Kanter has a double-double. That would be a rare double-double for him this season. Marcus Smart, he just hit the 3-point shot, and he's got 10. Hey, welcome in, Lex. Thanks so much for stopping by here. I appreciate it. My man, Lomino Sports, thanks so much, brother, for stopping by here. Once again, dude, Celtics down by 14 in the early stages of this game in the first quarter. And then after the timeout, Brad Stevens must have said something to them because they just lit a fire underneath the flame. They won a 16-3 run and never looked back. They outscored the Sixers 38-24 in the second quarter. Third quarter outscoring them 33-18. And now in the fourth quarter, 18-15. Firing on all cylinders, making 17 3-point shots. Philly defensively just cannot keep up with the Boston passing. And Boston here tonight, 18 assists and triples from the perimeter. Guess what? Jason Tatum's got 8 of those for the Celtics. Superstar. Phenomenal for Jason Tatum, man. Incredible game. Back-to-back 30-pluses here for Tatum. Tatum take over for the C's. What a statement for sure. No Gordon Hayward. I thought that the Celtics would struggle tonight. And man, have I been impressed by them. Wow. If this team keeps it up like this, plays like this, watch out Toronto. That series I think could go in 7, but watch out for the Celtics. Because if they keep on playing like this, Celtics looking like they could represent the East in the finals if they keep this up. Tatum's got 33. 33 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists today by Tatum. As we got 6 minutes remaining left to go in the game, and this is all Celtics. Yes, indeed, Vegas Vix. Got to do this the next 2 games. Keep it up. I've been impressed by the stops around the perimeter. Philly is just shooting the ball abysmal here from the perimeter today. 4 for 17 from the outside. Total difference in this game, 3-point shots, 17 triples made by the Celtics. Shooting 40 for 80 in the game, 50% even from the floor. Philly is shooting 31 for 72, doing most of their work inside. But, man, incredible Boston performance today. Hey, by the way, taking a look at it, turnovers. Not an issue for the Celtics. 3 turnovers. That is clean basketball. That's how you win the game. When the Celtics turn over the basketball only 3 times, and we're under 6 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter, that is when you know things are good. Teams struggle. They turn over the basketball sometimes like 7, 8, 9 times in one quarter, in the first quarter, and Boston's only turned over the basketball 3 times. Did I like Paul Pierce? Yes, Paul Pierce is a legend here. He's my favorite Celtics player of all time. My favorite player in the Celtics is right now it's Kemba Walker. Jason Tatum is a really close second though as we get back to action. Upcoming schedule, I'll be covering Mavericks Clippers after this for the doubleheader, and then tomorrow I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back for one game tomorrow for the late game. Blazers Lakers at night. I have a little bit to do as far as things to get done beforehand, so I'm going to do Blazers Lakers tomorrow, and then I'll be back covering Celtics Philly on Friday. And also Clippers Mavericks again on Friday. So I'll be covering Game 3 of this on Friday, guys. That is definitely why Brad Stevens got a contract extension for sure, my man, Vegas Vix. Wow. Philly going inside to get fouled as they're going to shoot 2 at the line. First one's up, first one's through here for the Sixers. 5:27 remaining. Young Wevo predicting Philly's going to come back in this series. I feel like it's going to be tough now. Boston has all the momentum. All the momentum going the Celtics' way, but anything could honestly happen here. Celtics have a slight advantage since they're listed as the home team here for this game in Miami. They got the digital fans, so Boston has the digital fans rooting for them. They get a couple bench players into the game. Semi Ojeleye now into the game. Robert Williams into the game. Wanamaker. So yeah, they cleared out the bench right now. They have also Javonte Green into the game currently. Hey, welcome in here, Victor. Thanks so much for stopping by. Branko, welcome in here, predicting Celtics in the finals against the Clippers. So thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Romeo Langford floats it up in the key, no good. Rebound, Philly. Philly with the ball, moves it out to the left corner. So I'll be back tomorrow night for one game, also covering a doubleheader with a second game later tonight as well. So I'm doing Lakers, Blazers tomorrow. I'm covering Mavericks after this one against Clippers. Philly missed the shot. Going into lane. Romeo missed the slam dunk, though. He was looking for a foul and gets rebounded by Philly here. Sixers with the ball. Slides it over to the left baseline. They cut to the basket. Mike Scott puts it up and in for 2. 116-94. Hey, welcome back in. Packers Nation here. Yeah, I'm feeling more like a sweep right now for Boston. I had predicted before this series that Boston would take it in 5, but Semi Ojeleye just wide open, takes a 3, makes a 3. Semi Ojeleye hits down the triple, and you know all is well when the Celtics. Taco Fall right now is on the bike. You know all is well for the Celtics when Semi Ojeleye is in a playoff game and he knocks down a 3-point shot. Philly going to take another 3. Korkmaz is way off the mark. The Sixers are 4 for 18 from the perimeter. Rebound Celtics. Boston has the basketball. Javonte Green going to slow it down. 15 on the shot clock, approaching 3.5 remaining. What a clinic. Green gonna take a 3. Oh, he got it. Javonte Green, the rookie. Explosive Green. Hits down a triple. You know things are good here when you got your bench players sinking 3s. 3:20 remaining. Out of control game. Philly's got the basketball. Korkmaz at the top. Korkmaz guarded here by Ojale. He has it at the top of the key. Korkmaz still dribbling on Ojale. Too much dribbling. Floats it up. And a foul picked up by Semi here as the clock will stop with 3:11. What a statement game tonight for the Celtics. Hitting triples all over the place. Make sure to call the fire department in this game, because you're going to need it to put out the flame that Boston has created in this one today. 2 shots here by the Sixers at the line by Korkmaz. First one's good. Hey, Vaughn is back here. Welcome in, man. Wow, what a game by the Celtics. Hit the thumbs up, smash the like button, turn it blue if you guys are new. Hit the subscribe button as well. Thanks so much for being a part here on Behind the Arc Basketball. And feel free to join me back for the late game tonight. Mavs taking on the Clippers. Second free throw good by Philly. 3:04 left to play. Celtics took the ball past half court. It's going to be a... looks like it's going to be a foul offensively by the Celtics, though, so Philly's going to get it right back. With Gordon Hayward, Celtics are 34-18 this season. Without Gordon Hayward, Celtics are 14-6 this season. That was a great stat that TNT put up. So they are capable to win games without Gordon Hayward, 14-6. And how they are doing it is able to take more shots from their perimeter guys. Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker, Jason Tatum doing it in a big way in this one today. And now with the bench, and they're still hitting triples. 19 of them in this game for 3-point shots for the Celtics. And guess what? Here he comes. Taco Fall into the game with 2:49 remaining. And he's going to be the inbound passer. Taco Fall into the game. Smash the thumbs up. Taco is into the game here. Hit the taco emojis here in the chat. Light those up, everybody. In the chat here is number 99. Taco Fall, the tallest player in the NBA, checks into his first ever career playoff game. Philly's going to get the basketball back, actually. It looked like Taco was going to inbound. It's actually Philly ball. Philly moves it over into the hands of Mike Scott. Dribbles now. Takes the jumper. Top of the free throw circle. It's up. No good. Rebound Boston. Celtics have it. The Time Lord got the rebound. Puts the ball into the hands of Williams. A lob over the top here to Taco. Taco gets bumped and fouled immediately by Mike Scott in the post. Non-shooting foul. The clock will stop with 2:29. Inbound coming up for the Celtics here. Taco Tuesday. My man Taco smashed up those taco emojis down in the chat, everybody. Celtics to inbound. It looks like it's Kyle O'Quinn set to guard Taco in the post. Ball into the hands of Williams. Passes over to Langford. Langford. Taco sets the pick. Floats it up. Langford. Got it. Romeo Langford. Floater and the key goes down. It's all Celtics. 124-96. Next time, Celtics will go to the free throw line when the foul comes out. We got 2:10 remaining. Philly. Dribbles left baseline. Mike Scott with the basketball. And it's going to be a foul. Looks like picked up here by Boston. Taco Fall picks up the foul. Philly will go to line shoot too. Gotta love going up 2-0 in the series. Gotta love it. What a game of the Celtics. Man, did the Celtics prove me wrong today? I am shocked. No Gordon Hayward and just firing on all cylinders. It looks like Philly is just completely fell apart. First free throw good at the line here by Philly. Oh no, Vaughn's got some bad news, man. Sorry to hear that, bud. Taco Wednesday, unfortunately, today. Maybe we'll get some more Taco Tuesday in the playoffs if we do have one. The second free throw is good. Boston with the ball approaching 2 remaining. Langford has the basketball. Dribbles towards his right. Romeo with it. He gets bumped and fouled. Kyle O'Quinn picks up the bumping foul there. And Romeo Langford with 2 minutes remaining will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Can somebody call the fire department? Get that number out there for Boston FD because we need it. Lighting up the flame here by Boston today with 19 triples from the perimeter. Oof. I just took a look at the digital scoreboard of the Philly fans, and oof, they are rough. One of the digital fans was just hanging his bandana right over his face, sulking right there. That is rough. Never good when you go down 0-2 in a series. Taco from where? Taco Bell. First free throw. No good by Romeo. Second one's up, and Romeo knocks that down. And Joel Embiid, they just saw his face on the bench, and he is pouting, man, and he is just so out of it right now. Cannot believe what's going on. 125-98. Philly has it. 150 remaining. Bounce pass. They move it over to the left corner. Korkmaz with the basketball. Step back. Deep 2 by Korkmaz, and he got it. Celtics by 24. That was a 3, actually. So Korkmaz took a step back 3 in the air. They counted as a 3 instead of a 2. That looked close. Boston with it. Final minute 35 left to go. Oh no, second tropical wave. That could be a Category 4 hurricane and could hit Florida. Prayers that it won't, man. Prayers that it won't. We won't worry until it starts becoming more of a problem. 3-point shot taken by the Time Lord. No good off the mark. Rebound Philly. Sixers swing it over to Korkmaz. He takes a 3. It's up. And Korkmaz, no good. Not even close. Hit the rim short. Ball tipped around. Deflected out of bounds. Then gets out of bounds by Javonte Green here. Clock will stop in a minute 16. Yeah, Celtics bound to have a lottery pick. Great, man. Unless the pick goes into a top 4 team, then it goes to Memphis. That is great behind the arc, fan. Because Memphis had to do just such a rough restart, which helped out the Celtics. And the Celtics beat Memphis in that game last week. Inbound here by Philly. They put up the jumper, but it's called for an offensive foul. Kyle O'Quinn with the offensive foul as the ball go back over to Boston. Good victory today by the Celtics. Absolute clinic. Best basketball, in my opinion, that I have seen all year long out of this game. Taco has it at the top of the free throw circle. Taco hands it out to Romeo. Romeo swings over to Javonte Green. Takes a 3. It's up. No good. Rattles out. Ball up in the air, and it's rebounded by Philly here. It's going to be a foul underneath, looks like, by Taco. Second foul picked up with under a minute left to go. So Philly's going to go shoot 2 at the free throw line. Number 14, Norvel Pell, going to the line here for the Sixers. I thought it was a close game. Everybody thought it was a close game in the pregame here. Boy, were we all wrong. Celtics came out and Celtics destroyed Philly after a rough start that the Celtics found themselves down by a quick 14 points. Man. Brad Stevens mixing together the lineups. Brad Stevens, the absolute hero. First free throw was no good by Philly. Second free throw was good at the line there. And the Celtics lead still up 125-102. A commanding one by a ton of points. Or say, actually 126-121. I had it for the wrong thing. 126-121, even more there. 126-121. Philly took it, no good. So he moved over into the lane here. Taco floats it up. Taco for 2. Taco got it 128-121. 30 seconds remaining. So Taco with a turnaround jumper right there in the post. Philly's got it back final 30. Sixers have the basketball. Swings it out to a wide open 3. They take it. It's up. It's no good. And that basically resembles Philly's game today. Ball hits the front rim. Goes to the top of the backboard. And it's out of bounds. Final 21 seconds remaining. Before you go, smash the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Big thank you all for stopping on by here. And I'll be back. Feel free to join me. Clippers versus Mavericks for the late game after this tonight. I'm going to take probably like a 10-minute break. And then I'm going to schedule that stream for you guys. Celtics with the inbound. They dribble out the clock. And that is the ball game. What a game. Boston with a statement in this one. Phenomenal. The best basketball I've seen all season long, coming at the right time for the Celtics, and boy, are they dangerous. 128-101 in an absolute blowout. Jason Tatum, the star of game number 2, the best player on the court in back-to-back games with 33 points, 12 for 20 shooting, knocking down 8 3-point shots, 22 by Kemba Walker, 20 by Jaylen Brown, 10 by Marcus Smart, 10 off the bench by Cantor, along with 9 rebounds. 9 by Grant Williams, a perfect 2 for 2 from behind the arc. And what a game by the Celtics today, contributing all over the place in a huge way. 19, 22, 29, 32, 38. That is 30, I think so. Let's see here, tallying it up. 12, 22, 25, and then looking at some more production here, that would be 28, 34, 41. 41 bench points for the Celtics today. Absolute clinic. 41 points from the bench, combining with Ojale, Williams, Cantor. Taco got his way into the game. Brad Wanamaker, Javonte Green, and Romeo Langford. Incredible, impressive performance here by Boston in this one. Big thank you all for stopping by on the channel. Before you go, smash the thumbs up button. Celtics Nation with a dub. Big, big W in this one. I'll be back in 10 minutes covering Mavericks versus Clippers, so feel free to stop by over there as well. Going to create a separate stream here, but a massive victory. Celtics with the confidence right now, 2-0 in the series. Everything going their way. And man, looking phenomenal out there. Jason Tatum, the superstar. as he is just lights out performing in the court as this one goes final in this game. So thanks so much for stopping by, everybody, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball. I'm going to close off this one right now, and if you guys are a Celtics fan, feel free to stop by on Friday once again. I'll be covering game number 3. We will see, fingers crossed. I'm predicting sniffing out another Celtics W on Friday. I think they could very well go up 3-0 in the series, hopefully, in this one. I think they could do it. That's a wrap here. 128-101 the final. Thank you guys so much for stopping by here as this is Behind the Arc Basketball.